Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. True Media Today USA Boxing. We are back. Yeah, man. Hold on. I'm trying to see something. That's her live right there. Okay, cool. Now I'm sitting here looking at something, man. I got something I'm working on in the works. I want to got something I'm building. My website is up. CoachMalachi.com. I'm gonna take this thing to a whole nother level. I got inspiration from somebody I really follow on this content creation stuff. I follow this young lady a lot, and she's from Florida. she's like the female Kevin Samuels. From a notoriety standpoint. But let's give everybody that's in the chat a round of applause. Yeah, man, I kind of enjoyed this fight. I kind of enjoyed this fight a lot last night, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. It was the best fight of the night, probably one of the best fights I've seen. We seen two men going at it, and I say that, you know what I mean, with all due respect to both of them. Both of these guys, there was ebbs and flows in the fight, ups and downs. Both men got hurt on multiple occasions in the fight. You know what I mean? Both of them got hurt on multiple occasions in the fight. Anthony Yarde, in my opinion, I think his stock has risen off of this loss, even though he lost, even though he got knocked out, he got stopped. But I think his stock has risen, in my opinion. I think his stock has risen. Hey, shout out to Marquis. Marquis, what's going on, brother? Shout out to Little Green Eye Speed. Shout out to my sister Ficiano. What's going on? Yeah, this wasn't an easy fight for neither fighter. And this is what happened. And this is what I tell you guys, like, sometimes when you have two guys that's on top of their game that's fighting each other, this is going to happen. Sometimes you may have a fight to where one guy is clearly better than the other guy, even though both of these guys are on the top. And then sometimes you're going to have a fight to where, you know, you're going to have to overcome some adversity. And when you overcome adversity, today's fan to say, oh man, that dude got hit. Oh, he was hurt. He ain't ready for such and such. And I always say this: welcome to the fight game, partner. This is what the fight game is all about. In the fight game, when you fight in top-notch competition, you're going to get hurt. There's no shade on one guy for getting caught with shots and getting hurt and regrouping. There's no shade or shame on another guy who get caught with shots and had to get hurt or regroup. This is what it's all about when you're fighting top-level competition. In today's time, they think you're supposed to go in the ring, don't get hit, dominate the other guy, knock him out in 2-3 rounds. And if you don't do any of that, you ain't a good fighter or you overrated. True. That's these I call them YouTube boxing fans. I call them social media boxing fans. The social media boxing fans, not all, but a good chunk of them. And then you could tell, like the guys from these social media boxing fans, they are a different breed. They're a different breed. You know what I mean? Shout out to Agent Big 30. What's going on, fam? Agent Big 30. What's going on, my brother? What's happening? You know what I mean? Doggone shout out to Rocky. Hey, what you say, fam? Yeah. Oh, y'all definitely got heart. But he got stopped in the 8th round. I figured he was gonna get stopped in the 8th or the 9th. I picked the 8th round. I say about the 8th round. I see him getting stopped. And the beautiful part about it, I had the receipts. I said it early in the week, but I definitely, when we gave our predictions on Friday, bam, that's, I reiterated it on Friday. You know what I mean? So that, it kind of, stylistically, that fight, man, bro, let me tell you something. This fight, that Yarde and Beterbiev fight, that fight could potentially be fight of the year. It could potentially be fight of the year. You know what I mean? It could potentially be right. It's ranking right there so far. Shout out to Jamie Rivera. What's going on, fam? It's ranking right there so far. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's fight of the year, right? Because it's still January. But I'm saying that's on the table right now for fight of the year. It's one of those. Now we still got 12 more months of this year to see some other fights. But that's you know what I mean? That's going to be when we reflect at the end of the year for a fight of the year candidates. That's so far. Yarde Beterbiev is a fight of the year candidate. Now we're going to have some more fights later on in the year, and all of them we're going to measure them up to that fight. But it's still early. We're gonna put it all on there. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamie. What you say? I missed that fight. I gotta watch it soon. Yeah, go check it out. It was a good fight. Shout out to Thug and D. What's going on, fam? Thug and D in the building. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. I really, really like that. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is this here. Like, my thing is like this. Like, I judge fights. I have an old school criteria. Oh, and shout out to the brother I saw at the gym, man. Damn, what the brother name? I think he said his name was Tim. Tim or Rod. Shout out, man. I forgot the brother name. Shout out to Rod, man. I seen another brother who watched the show every day. He said he watched the show every day. I was at the gym working out. This morning, and I saw the brother there, man, and brother dapped me up. I think his name was Rod. Shout out to Rod, man. Salute to you, fan. Let's give Rod a round of applause. You know, everywhere I go, man, I see a subscriber who watch the show. You know what I mean? So, you know, show getting bigger. The show, I mean, we're getting bigger from a reach standpoint. Now we didn't, you know, again, when we went live Friday, we didn't get a whole lot of people that kind of tuned into the show because it's Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde. Most of my subscribers are American, right? So most of my subscribers, they want to hear Tank Davis, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Yeah, really more Terrence Crawford probably. But yeah, Errol Spence, they want to hear more of the American fighters, Ryan Garcia, stuff like that. Beterbiev doesn't really have a big fan base like that. And then Anthony Yarde fan base is mostly in the UK. So, you know, it is what it is. And but I like to cover the fights, even if it's not popular amongst the American audience on my channel. I still want to cover it. You get what I'm saying? So I like the fight. I'm a fan of the sport of boxing. I'm not a fan of American fighters, and I am a fan of fighters, but I'm a fan of fighters all over the globe. I'm not just a fan of fighters from Mexico or fighters from America or fighters from the UK. When you love boxing, it encompasses all of that. No matter where the fighter is from, you care about the fighter, his skill set, his ability to be able to perform in the ring and deliver. That's it. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. You know what I mean? Steven say talk of Crawford signing with Golden Boy. That's just what it is. It's just talk. That's just talk. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Just talk. And if he signs with Golden Boy, he has a right to sign with whoever he want to sign with. As long as the money is right, the business is right, that brother got to do what's best for him, just like any other fighter got to do what's best for them. I ain't tripping about who you sign with. You know what I mean? Because we know for a fact who you sign with, that should not dictate or determine whether you go, whether two fighters should fight each other. You get what I'm saying? So, hey, what to say, Marquis? You say crazy because Beterbiev has a fan-friendly style. Man, listen, man, he has a really good fan-friendly style. He has a really good fan-friendly style. But over here, though, over here, hey, Marquis, over here, though, check this out. Over here, they call like over here on social media. You know what I noticed, fam? They call a lot of these fighters that are non-American. They call them Eurobums. You get what I'm saying, Marquis? Like, he has a very fan-friendly style. Now, he doesn't really talk much, but they call him Eurobums. And I'm like, what? Bro, like, for the life of me, and this is how you know a lot of these guys are not boxing fans. You hit everybody on the head like that guy has a very fan-friendly style. But on social media, like Marquis, you old school like me. On social media, a lot of these guys, I think it's a popularity contest. And a lot of these guys, they're not really versed when it comes to just boxing, what they're looking at, different styles, fighters from different countries. You know what I mean? They're just very limited. Again, on YouTube, the boxing, a lot of the, not all, but just a good group of boxing fans are very ignorant. But Marquis, I don't blame them. I'm going to tell you why. What I figured out, I don't blame them. I blame a lot of it's the content creators. It's the content creators that cover the sport of boxing. It's them. And because a lot of the content creators, Marquis, have been compromised, them being fans themselves, all of us are fans with YouTube channels, but them being fans themselves and them, probably, just pretty much choosing sides A lot of these content creators, they are fans of promotional companies. They're fans of narratives, and they have become prisoners of their own narratives. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. And then when you have subscribers to different channels and platforms, a lot of the times, if you are a fan or you someone who really, really likes that content creator, their opinions and their beliefs and their narrative becomes the subscribers' opinion, belief, and narratives. And that's pretty much what it is. So when you take that and mix it all together, it just conflates everything, and it really doesn't have anything to do with boxing at all, to be honest with you. True. To be honest with you. Shout out to Marquis. What to say, family? You say that's why Ward didn't get the love that he deserved. No, I mean, it is what it is. It's just me. I'm honest enough. I'm honest enough just to say it. I'm just to say it. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get into the show. Now, Anthony, Artur Beterbiev destroys Anthony Yarde in the 8th via TKO stoppage. So I think this is his 19th fight, 19 KOs. Artur Beterbiev and Anthony Yarde put on a fight of the year performance, a fight of the year like performance last night in London. All of the people who missed this fight, I feel bad if you really didn't get a chance to watch this fight. This was a damn good fight, bro. I'm talking about shit. This was an old school. This was an old school fight of Marvin Hagler, John the Beast Mugabe. Type. Old school throwback. Going back and forth. Both men getting hurt, stunned, overcoming adversity. I'm telling you, it was a really, really good fight. Like, bro, that fight was so good. I gotta watch it again. I only seen it last night. I gotta watch it again though. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. With Anthony Yarde hurting Artur Beterbiev on several occasions throughout the fight, it seemed that Yarde was ready to pull off the upset. Then Artur Beterbiev came on strong in the second half of the fight, and even in the first half of the fight. He was really working his jab pretty well, and Anthony Yarde was working his jab pretty well as well. You know what I mean? But in the first half of the fight, and he pretty much dropped Anthony Yarde multiple times, before the TKO stoppage in the 8th round. You know what I mean? We also saw the other fight with Alexis Rocha, and I think I forgot the guy he knocked out. Was it Mercado? No, that was Kid Austin fighting Mercado. We'll talk about that as well. But yeah, man, it was a wonderful fight. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was a damn good fight, man. I just it's a bummer. It's a bummer if you look at this fight. And again, boxing is a global sport. Boxing is a global sport. You get what I'm saying? So, I tell you guys time and time again, YouTube and Twitter is not a reflection of the sport of boxing. On YouTube and Twitter, you have a lot of different dynamics going on with different groups, fan bases, YouTube channels, social media channels, a lot of different dynamics going on. You have daddy issue dynamics, single mother issue dynamics, people getting bullied, but now they want to be internet thugs dynamics. It's so many different dynamics going on. You have the cult-like mentality, digital gang banging, digital gangs. You got so much stuff going on in America, on social media that has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. So if you get caught up in all of that stuff, it'll throw you off. It'll throw you off, but it is what it is. Shout out to Teddy. What you say? You say almost fight of the year. Well, we can put it as a candidate for fight of the year, but we have to see how the rest of the year plays out in other fights. You get what I'm saying? Like when you do fight of the year, Teddy, what we're going to do is we're going to look at all of the signature fights that we had this year and lay it out all on the line and just look at it like that. You get what I'm saying? That's how we're going to do that. True. That's how we're going to do that. That's how we're going to do that. You know what I mean? And what you say? You say Yarde's trainer needs to go. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, the trainers did better. I'm not gonna lie. I was critical of Tunde. Prior to the fight last night. After the fight, you know what? I stand to be corrected, man. Tunde did a good job coaching the trainer last night. True. Tunde did a great job. Coaching last night, in my opinion. Again, I was very, very critical of Tunde before the fight. Friday. Guess what? After the fight, I stand corrected. I think he did a really good job. I think he did a really good job. I think he did. You know what I mean? He did a great job, and I really can't say anything bad. I really can't say anything bad about it. I got to give him his props, man. Let's give Tunde a round of applause. Now, I kind of thought that Tunde should have let Yarde go out on his shield. That's what I originally thought, right? That's what I originally thought. But Tunde it ain't. I think Anthony Yarde got a couple of trainers. His trainers did good last night, in my opinion. I thought he should have let him go out on his shield. So, but what happened was I saw a replay of the knockdown when Beterbiev knocked Yarde down the first time in the 8th round, and he took a long time to get up. He sat there, got his composure. He waited to the last second. He got up, and then he walked over to his corner, turned his back on the referee, and he said something to Tunde. I didn't see that. I didn't catch that last night because I was so busy, into the fight. I didn't catch that last night. He said something to Tunde. I don't know what he said to him, but he said something to Tunde. And then right when the referee shook his hand and said, okay, start the fight again, and then Beterbiev went right at Yarde, and Yarde looked like he was trying to get away from the punches. He got hit and got dropped again. And then when he got up, they saw Tunde standing up in the ring on the ropes, waving his hand like this. I was like, man, he should have let him go out on the shield. But when I saw that replay, I was like, oh, I don't know what Yarde said to him. And then when I looked at Yarde's body language, yeah, Yarde didn't want no more. He was done. He was done. He was done. He was done. I think Yarde probably, I think Tunde saw the look in his eyes. I don't know what Yarde said to him, but Yarde probably told him, man, if I go down again, start the fight. If I go down again, start the fight. Hey man, woo, this motherfucker, he hit hard. They got that Russian boy. He putting them paws on me right now. Hey, look here, man. Start the fight, man. Start the fight. And that's probably what he told him. That's probably what he told him, start the fight. Probably what he told him, start the fight. I had to go back and look at that part. When I saw that part again, I said, oh, yeah. I stand to be corrected. Because Yarde was looking for a way out. Yarde didn't want no more smoke after that. Yarde did not want no more smoke. He was looking for a way out. I don't know what he said to Tunde, but it looked like he said stop the fight. That would look like he said to me. You know what I mean? That looked like he said to me. Shout out to Halim. You say round 4 and 5 took it out of Yarde. Hey, Beterbiev got hurt on multiple occasions in that fight, man. His ability to be able to overcome fatigue, because Beterbiev looked like he was tired at some point in that fight. He got hurt, wobbled a couple of times in the fight, and then he went on a retreat and just started backing up, and he started circling around. And if you watch any of those Eastern European fighters, that's what they do. And when they get hurt, like if you look at Usyk does the same thing. What they do, they'll back up and they'll start circling, dancing around the ring in order to get a better angle to make you reset. Or they'll try to gather themselves, buy themselves some time, recover. Then once they recover, once they recover, you reset, then they go right back at it again. That was a smart vet move by Beterbiev. True. Smart vet move, man. Smart vet move. You know what I mean? Yeah, when I looked at it again, y'all didn't want no, y'all was done. As a matter of fact, I think he told him, Tunde, yeah, man, I'm done. I'm done, baby boy. I'm done. Hey, shout out to Little Green Eyes. You say, how old is he? Yeah, he's 38 years old now. He's 38 years old. I'm hoping that we can get that Dmitry Bivol and Beterbiev fight. I don't think we will get it, but I'm hoping we can get it. But I don't think we will get it. If that fight does happen, I'm picking Bivol to beat Beterbiev. If that fight does happen, I'm picking Bivol to beat him. You know what I mean? But that was a good fight last night. Hey, what to say, Old Dirty Boxing? Salute the Old Dirty Boxing, man. Salute the Old Dirty Boxing. Shout out to Troll. Hey, shout out to K504. What's going on? He said, I hope we do Great contrast in styles. Yeah, stylistically, yeah, I like stylistically, I like the way one guy controls the distance and range a whole lot better. And what to say, Teddy says Beterbiev took more punishment than he thought. Yeah, Beterbiev took some punishment this fight. Took some punishment this fight. Yeah, absolutely. Took some punishment this fight. You know what I mean? Anthony Yarde did his thing in the losing effort, but he got stopped in the 8th, like I figured he was gonna get stopped. I picked him to get stopped I said the 8th round. I say about the 8th round, he gonna get stopped. You know what I mean? This guy says, man, first bias commentary and fixed judging, and now coach saying Beterbiev was hurt. Man, this BS crazy people, just go watch the fight. I mean, I watched the fight. That's my opinion. You ain't got to agree with it, Cam. The man got hurt on multiple occasions in the fight. He did. He overcame it, and he won. That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it at all. And if you don't like my commentary, Cam, you know what you can do? Just like you freely came over here on your free will, you can freely leave. Simple as that. I didn't ask you to come over here. Literally. Shout out to El Unico. He said Beterbiev was hurt. He was clinching in the 5th. You know what I mean? We went live. We went live for that fight. We went live for the fight, and we did our thing last night. You know what I mean? We went live for the fight. We was calling it round by round. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxer. You said yes, Bill was hurt throughout the fight. Yeah. Shout out to Little Green Eyes people to say, sis, you say that's how boxing is. Yeah, that's pretty much how boxing is. And what to say, Adrian, you say Beterbiev looking old. Bivol coming for it, I guess, if it's made. If it's hey, what you say, Cam? You say I'm talking about the UK commentary, coach, not yours. I respect. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about me. I thought you were talking about me, Cam. I'm sorry about that. I owe you an apology. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Like, again, and then let's look at the judging. The judging. They said that they up until the stoppage that two judges had Yarde winning. One judge had Yarde winning 116, 112 or something of that sort, and another judge had him winning 115, 113 up until that point. That's what, you know, two judges had him winning. Now, some people are saying that, man, this look like, man, they trying to, you know how the UK judging system is and stuff like that. I'm gonna say this, guys. I'm gonna say this. You get bad judging from all over the world, especially in America. People, again, this what get me. This what get me. People talk like in the UK, they got terrible judges and they rob people all the time. And so that's the only place that happens at. Bruh, over here in America, that happens all the time. That happens all the time in America. If you listen to these dudes online, they talk like, yeah, you come to America, man, it's fair scoring system over here. Man, you know how many fighters come over here and get robbed? True. Man, you know how many fighters come over here and get robbed, man? I got a commissioner coming on Tuesday. I have a commissioner coming on from the Mississippi Boxing Commission. He's going to be on here Tuesday. Matter of fact, he's not going to be on, he's going to call into the show. It's a call in. He's going to call into the show. Like, bro, you got dudes in America that don't even want to fight, in another man's state because they feel they're going to get robbed in the state within America. You get what I'm saying? They got dudes over here. So, bro, that's all they do over here in America is rob people. Because doggone, when Matt Bay Coraball fought Jamal Charlo, he beat Jamal Charlo, he got robbed. That happens all the time over here. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, check this out. Angry Nick fan, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. He say that's why you gotta knock out the dude. You hit the nail right on the head, fam. And remember, if you was here Friday, remember what I said Friday. I say, man, the thing that scared me about this dude, Beterbiev, he's used to fighting in other people's countries in backyards. He's used to fighting in other people's countries in backyard. Remember what I said Friday. I say, they're gonna have 3 judges in this fight. One judge is going to be Anthony Yarde's mother. The other judge is going to be Anthony Yarde's baby mama. The other judge is going to be Anthony Yarde's cousin. The referee going to be Anthony Yarde's uncle. The crowd is going to be an all-pro Anthony Yarde crowd in London. I told you all of that. I say, in despite all of that, Beterbiev is going to have a mindset, the only way I'm going to win this fight, I have to stop this guy. And he went there and he stopped him.
True, true, true.
He went there and he stopped him. That's what he did. He went there and he stopped him. Hey, what to say, Cam? You said, I remember when you said that, Coach. You said you said he KOing dudes to avoid a robbery. Yes, sir. Hey, Cam. Hey, shout out to Cam. Cam, again, once again, brother, sorry about that. Sorry about the misunderstanding. But yeah, Cam, you hit the nail right on the head. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. See, when you used to fighting people, Cam, in their own backyards, when you used to fighting people, Cam, in their own backyards, you have to have that mentality. You have to have that mentality. You get what I'm saying? You have to have that mentality. So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. And again, Anthony Yarde gained the fan in me last night. He gained the fan in me in a losing effort because, in my opinion, he showed so much heart. Like, a lot of times, it's not necessarily the fighter losing, it's how you lose. If you put up a valiant effort and you make that resistance, you like an irremovable object versus an irresistible force. You see what I'm saying? And they coming together, irremovable force, and they coming together for a class. Somebody got the bend. So sometimes it's not just about well, he lost the fight. It's how you lose the fight.
True, true, true.
It's how you lose the fight. This guy here said he didn't destroy Yarde, cut the cap. I beg to differ. In the 8th round, he did stop. He did destroy him in the 8th round. He broke him, made him submit. He did. So that's my opinion. You ain't got to agree with it. You know what I mean? So you ain't got to agree with that. But yeah. But it was a good fight. It was a damn good fight. I loved it. It was a good fight. I loved it. In my opinion, Yarde stock did go up. In my opinion, I think his stock went up. He can learn a lot from that fight. I think that's two Russians that don't beat him. That's two Russians that don't beat him. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, when you fighting somebody in their own backyard, you know, when you fight somebody in their own backyard, that's the mentality that you have to have. Or the dude say stop using words like destroy. I can use what I want to use. If you don't like what I use, guess what you can do, Blazers? You can leave. Bye, Felicia. You came over here. You ain't gotta you don't dictate nothing over here. You ain't nobody. That's my last time addressing you, chump. You ain't nobody. I don't care nothing about your opinion, boy. Leave. Leave. Bye, Felicia. We holler at you. As a matter of fact, let's do this. To this fool Blazer, this is for you. This is how we think about you over here, bro. We don't care nothing about you, fam. We don't care nothing about you, your mama, your daddy, anybody who down with you. The hell with you.
Look, fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah, man. Ain't really thinking about it. Anyways, but yeah, so I have became a fan of Yarde last night. He did better than I thought he was going to do. I think Yarde is ready for another title shot. You know what? I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch in that fight, to be honest with you. But of course, we want to see Undisputed at light heavyweight. We do want to see Undisputed. I don't know if we're gonna get that fight, man, because Bob Arum talking about the only way that fight can happen, Beterbiev, Bivol has to come to top rank. So DAZN does have a history of allowing fighters to cross the street in order to make fights made. So we'll see how that work out. We'll see how that work out. You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, Marquis, this is ridiculous because I remember, okay, Bob, you did a joint venture with Al Heyman to put on the Fury and Wilder fight. You get what I'm saying? You also did a joint venture to allow Michaela Mayer to go fight. That was on the zone. Like Michaela Mayer, I think that was a joint promotion, right? Michaela Mayer versus Alicia Baumgartner. Wasn't that a joint promotion? Because Michaela Mayer's with Top Rank and Alicia Baumgartner's with Matchroom. You get what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that's what it is. So hey, Marquis, this is what teased me off. Like these promoters, man, like Bob Arum, like Bob Arum, PBC. There's some of these promotional companies, man. Like they be picking and choosing when they want to bring in same side of the street, wrong side of the street politics. If you work together, Eddie Hearn, if you work together for one fight or two fights, why you can't work together for the other fights? Why is it that when it's certain fights, y'all come together, make a fight happen, we don't get no friction, no nothing? You get what I'm saying? And then other fights, I guess it depends on what's at stake. Because me as a fan, I don't care nothing about none of that. Man, I remember Don King and Don King and what's my main man name? Don King and Duva and Bob M. They used to do fights together all the time. And see, Marquis, check this out. I'm finna show you something. I know you're going to agree with this. He said it's a divisive narrative they use to take us off our square. I know you're going to agree with this. Check this out. This is why I say I really can't blame the fans, because the fans have taken on the personalities and the narratives of the mainstream. The mainstream media outlets and some of these, especially since the social media era, but HBO was the same way. HBO did the same thing. All of this really come from the mainstream. Because I remember how HBO was. HBO used to always show preferential treatment to Eastern European fighters. And they used to, like the Larry Merchants and stuff. Y'all remember that? They used to always talk down on, like the Roy Joneses, the Pernell Whitakers. They could never do enough. But the Eastern European fighters, they praised them like they were the greatest fighters in the history of boxing. So that's why I say I just really can't blame YouTube or just even certain content creators, because it started from the mainstream media. Started from the HBOs, then the Showtimes. Now you're seeing that same thing happen right now today. When you hear Leonard Ellaby, anything that's not PBC or anything that they're not involved in, don't nobody know what they're doing. Oh, Eddie Hearn don't know what he's doing. And then you'll have guys that's pro PBC, they will mimic everything that Leonard Ellaby says. And then if you have guys that's pro Showtime, they will mimic everything that Steven Espinosa says. Al Heyman don't say nothing. So you can't mimic what Al Heyman says because he don't talk. You don't know what he look like. You get what I'm saying? So, but they mimic the representatives. Max Kellerman was another. Bro, like these dudes were so biased and so slanted towards certain fighters. You get what I'm saying? And then on top of that, so that's what you see going on right now today. So when you see 60-40, 70-30, 80-20, take whatever we give you, and they getting this from their favorite YouTube channels who are in love with certain fighters, push certain narratives, the original narratives came about from the mainstream networks.
True.
That's where it came from. It came from the ESPNs. It came from the HBOs. It came from the Showtimes. It came from the execs. It came from the promote. That's where it came from. You know what I mean? And it's still like that to this day. Now, for whatever the reason, it hasn't, I'm saying over here in America, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem like it hasn't translated. It doesn't seem like it hasn't translated into over there in the UK. It hasn't. That propaganda doesn't seems like it didn't translate over there to the UK. The UK, they just come out to see the fighters. They really don't care nothing about the narrative and stuff like that. Now, of course, in the UK, they do love certain fighters over other fighters. That is true. You got fighters you got fans in the UK. They love Tyson Fury. They may hate Dillian White. Or they love Tyson Fury. They may hate Anthony Joshua. Or they love Anthony Joshua. They hate Tyson Fury. But when it comes down to supporting the fighters, when fight time comes, it's just a lot of rhetoric that you hear over here. You don't hear that over there. You don't hear that in Japan. You don't hear that in just Saudi Arabia. And this is why I say, doggone boxing, just thank God that boxing is a global sport. Over here in America, it's very, very divisive. Everything is division in America. From race to politics. And politics is all about division. That's all poly is. Poly means meaning. So it's all about division. So that's what it's all about. It's all about division. It's all about narratives. It's all about who can scream the loudest, who is the biggest group. We have a mob mentality. You have to agree with us. If you don't agree with us, we're going to attack you, stuff like that. And you got people like Marquis, and I use him as an example because that brother said some things to me a while ago. He said some stuff, and you know what? The brother was right. You know, you got somebody like that brother or other people. And I've been thinking long and hard, right? You know, I've been thinking long and hard. I'm not saying pause because I'm over 40. I ain't gonna say that pause, so y'all know what I mean. But I've been thinking long and hard, and it's like, if you somebody who just want to hear about boxing news or just talk about the sport of boxing, you don't want to get into politics. You don't want to get into the politics of a YouTube channel. When you have YouTube channels, hey, when you have YouTube channels that's taking screenshots, oh, is that Al Money over there? Oh, Al Money in that chat. Oh, Al Money in Coach chat. Hell no. Oh, no, he on that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi chat. Oh, we gotta take a screenshot. We got the receipts. Oh, Marquis over there too. Ain't he a moderator on my channel too? How he a moderator on my channel, but he over there with the ops, a moderator too. When you have see, this what's going on, bro. This what's going on. It's like, wait a minute. Aren't we grown? You should be allowed to listen to what you want to listen to. You should be allowed to watch CNN and Fox News if you want to. Bro, this is a true story. I was in the barbershop. I'm finna pivot off boxing, but I'm gonna come right back to it. I was in the barbershop. These dudes arguing, yeah, I watch CNN, because CNN got all of CNN tell the truth. And Fox, they racist. They this, they that. CNN tell the truth. You know, them white folks over there at Fox racist. I say, but the people on CNN is white as well. So how do you determine which whites are racist and which whites are not racist? And it had nothing to do with their skin color. It had to do with their politics. So, you know, because, you know, according to the black barbershop, so if you black, most black Americans are Democrats. Very few vote Republican, right? And then there's somebody like me. Listen, Democrats and Republicans are both on the same team. Like literally, they're on the same team. I got pictures with Barack Obama, taking pictures with George Bush and Bill Clinton. They smiling, hugging, and everything, giving each other dab and everything. Like, wait a minute, hold on, but yeah, I thought he was. Yeah, they're all of them on the same team. You get what I'm saying? So this is what it is. So this is what I see going on YouTube. You see the same thing. I'm taking pictures of people who are in chats. He can't be a moderator over here no more. Why you over there in that other dude chat? Dude, I am a grown man. I can watch whoever I want to watch. Period. This is what you see. This is what you see. If you don't like the same fighter that they like, they block you. So what does that have to do with boxing? These are not boxing channels. These are kind of like, you know, it's kind of like a digital, you know, a game code, whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? So I'm grown, dog. I got people who are moderators who subscribe to the LDBC, who subscribe to different channels. Some of those channels I don't even rock with myself. I don't rock with them. I don't like those dudes. Them dudes don't like me. But I tell you guys, don't let my issues with another content creator, don't let my issues stop you from watching them. Don't get caught up in my disagreements or my dislike for another content creator or their dislike for me. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. If you, I'm you're a moderator in the chat and you rock the other side, I don't care nothing about that. That don't bother me. You get what I'm saying? So don't, you ain't got to choose sides. Don't choose my side because you rock with me. Well, I like Coach. Forget them. Nah, I ain't asking you to choose sides. Don't choose sides. Don't even get involved in it. Just stay neutral because this ain't got nothing to do with y'all. I'm not gonna be taking screenshots and telling you, I better not see you over there with the ops. I saw him over there with the ops. Yeah, with you. Yeah. What's up? He better not come over here. He better not come over here. But I'm telling you, boy. Ooh, boy, yeah. What's up, boy? Yeah. I saw you over there, boy. I saw you over there. Yeah, what's happening? And you got a wrench. You got a wrench over there too. How you got that wrench? You got a wrench over there with him, and you got a wrench over here with us. Where they do that at? You got to choose. It's gonna be me or him. What it's gonna be? I'm a grown man, dog. I'm a grown man, dog. And it's sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Hey, sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was on me. That was on me, y'all. Sorry about that. That was on me, man. I accidentally clicked out of it. I'm a grown man, dog. Listen, you do not. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. And I always say this: if you choose the side of boxing, you can never go wrong. I always say this here. Listen, let me tell you something. I better not see you on nobody. Yeah, I know I went out. It went out temporarily. That was on me. That was on me. I bet not better not. I bet not see you. As a matter of fact, we're gonna make another commandment. I'm gonna write down a list of all of the channels that don't like me and I don't like. And if I see anybody, and I'm gonna give you a list, we're gonna post it. And if I see anybody in this chat over there, you will be chastised. If you got a wrench, we taking the wrench. If you remember, we giving you your money back. We're gonna do, and guess what? And we might consider blocking you. These dudes be taking this, bro. This is too serious. These dudes be taking this real serious, bro. Like for real, bro. I can't make this up, bro. They be taking this too serious, man. It ain't that serious.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't
Kid Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? So, bro, this here, hey, that's why I told y'all. Man, just stick to boxing, dog. Don't get caught up in all that other stuff. Like even me myself. Like now I'm just like, because I have so much stuff going on, and then I actually make more money offline than I do online. And I know the business of YouTube. I told you these guys, everybody waiting on a lot of these guys, they're waiting on their direct deposits from Google on the 21st of every month. If you're in America, that direct deposit comes on the 21st of every month. You make your money from super chats and AdSense, right? If you are a free smoke panel that do a lot of cursing, this and that, they ain't getting no money. Their channels can't get monetized. That's what this is all about, guys. This is why you see some of at the end of the day, this is what it is. I'm just being honest with you. I think I'm the only content creator that tell you this. There's no content creator on the YTBC that's telling you the things that I tell you as it relates to the business of it. That's what this is all about. That's what it is all about. At the end of the day, They do this for clicks and views, subscribers. They're gonna brag about I got more subscribers than you. That doesn't necessarily mean that it translates into making more money. You get what I'm saying? Some of these bigger channels, they have bought and paid for subscribers from back in the day. And that's what it is. I understand the business very, very well. I understand the analytics very, very, very well. I understand the thumbnail game very well. Like I can literally do an audit of anyone's channel on YouTube and just really show you, hey man, look, this is what it is. This is how I go. This is why he continue to do this and this and that. Like I can look at it. But I have a background in marketing. I really, really know this stuff. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, guys. What it got to do with boxing? Nothing.
True.
Ain't got nothing to do with boxing. Ain't got nothing to do with a check left hook. It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got nothing to do with no parrying the jab. It ain't got nothing to do with effectively working the backhand. It ain't got nothing to do with setting up the shot, feinting with the feet, feinting with the hands. It ain't got nothing to do with the hand-eye coordination. It ain't got nothing to do with throwing. It ain't got nothing to do with fighting in the mid-range to throw those short, strong, effective shots. You know what I mean? Instead of lunging in without working behind, without working behind the jab. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. It ain't got nothing to do with none of that. Some of these dudes, this is their life. It really is. Shout out to Ali Maddox for dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What to say? You say I rock with you, Blue. I rock with you and Blue, and also Fred Barbershop Conversations, but can't rock with Fagnon or his new weirdo manager Marty or Ellie Flatback. I mean, you can rock with who you want to rock with. You know what I mean? Some of those guys you mentioned, some of them guys you mentioned, I don't deal with. You know what I mean? And they don't deal with me, but it is what it is. I mean, you should be allowed to watch who you want to watch, man. You're a grown man, my brother. When you come over here, it's a safe zone over here. When you come over here, as long as it's a safe zone over here, I don't care who you watch. To be honest with you, I mean, I you know what I mean. You grown, dog. Shout out to Thug and D. He said Kid Austin said tell Haney to stop capping and make the fight. Hey, okay, let's get into that. Thug and D, hold on. As a matter of fact, hold on. See what's up. You brought up Kid Austin. They're supposed to be on the show tomorrow. Thug and D, Kid Austin and Anthony Peterson are supposed to be on the show tomorrow. Kid Austin and Anthony Peterson is supposed to be on the show tomorrow. Ain't actually gonna call in because Ant was there at the fight. And they're gonna call in, and he's calling into the show after I have Kid Austin on the show. Kid Austin on the show because I have some questions I have to ask. I have some serious questions. You get what I'm saying? Now y'all know me. I got a lot of love for nephew now. Y'all know I have love for nephew. You know that. And I call Kid Austin nephew. But just because I have love for you does not mean that I have to cap for you and not tell you the truth. And if I have to cap for you, then I am compromising my integrity for the type of who I am. I can't be bought or paid for. I can't be bought. There's not no money that PBC can pay me to make me push their narrative like Ego and Fagnon. It's not going to happen. There's not enough money that the alphabet boys can pay me that's going to get me to push their narrative as it relates to the PBC and Errol Spence and whoever they want to push as it relates to being a Hamanite. It's not going to happen. Tell you guys, time I got my own money. I don't need your money. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for that. I use my channel as leverage in order to create other opportunities outside of YouTube. So that's the difference between me. I don't depend on this. You know what I mean? I use this platform as leverage to be able to open up other opportunities outside of the sphere of YouTube. And it's working very, very well for me. I can tell you that now. Working very, very well for me. Hey, what you say? He said Mercado never been stopped, and the kid almost got the job done. He could have stopped him though. He could have stopped him though. He could have stopped him, but there was some basics that he didn't do. And hey, Thugger D, tune in tomorrow. Ain't gonna be on tomorrow. I gave an analysis. Let me tell you what I gave, and Anthony and Ant agreed with everything I said in my analysis. I said, you know what, man? He could have made that fight a whole lot easier. He did not work behind the jab. He was lunging in with his looping left hooks and shots. He was getting caught with the straight left hand all throughout the night. Do you want to know why he was getting caught with the straight left hand all throughout the night? Because he was lunging in, and the Mercado was timing him when he was coming in. The kid did not work his jab at all. And when he threw the jab, he threw it short, and he did not work to get on the inside. He did not work to get on the inside. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to lunge in and get the power shots, and he kept his head on the B line. What is the B line? Between the letters A and C. He kept his head right there in the middle. Didn't come at this guy at an angle. Did not. This is how you work to get on the inside. You have to double and triple your jab. Double and triple your jab. That's how you work to get on the inside. It was basic things that he did not do where he could have made this fight a whole lot easier. But for some reason, he, I don't know, he went away. Like he did. Bruh, I don't even know how many jabs he threw last night. He said he only 20 though. That's the part. He say, that's the great part of it. Yeah, he's only 20. He's only 20, but hold on. Hey, Thugger D, I'm finna tell you something. Check this out. Shout out to Jit Stanfield.
Hey, okay.
For dropping out of half for bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, Jit, tighten up. Shout out to Jit Stanfield. Salute to you, fam. He said that's the reason why I subscribe to your channel. He said I'm a casual boxing fan, but come here to learn every day, every now and then. Keep it going. Hey, Jit Stanfield, I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. But check this out. Hey, check this out. Thugger D. Now, this one I'm gonna tell them when they come on the show. Thugger D. Check this out. In the 6th round, Kid Austin gloves touched the mat after he got hit with a straight left. He just touched it and got up. He got caught because he came in off balance, lunging in, got caught with that straight left. He landed his shot too, but he ended up touching the back. The referee didn't even call it a knockdown. It was the 6th round. It was the 6th round. But let's go. He's only 20 years old. That's right. But this is the problem, Thugger D. And I got a lot of love for nephew. I got a lot of love for his father. But this is the problem. When you come on this show or go on any other platform and you call out Keyshawn Davis, you call out Javante Tank Davis, you call out Devin Haney, and you say you want these guys, my son, to beat all of these guys. None of these guys want to fight my son. When you say this, when you say this, now people are going to look at you through the eyes of that hyperbole, that hype, or that rhetoric. You get what I'm saying? So people are going to look at you through the eyes of this dude got the skill set to beat Keyshawn Davis. This dude got the skill set to beat Tank Davis. This dude has the skill set to beat Devin Haney, because that's exactly what you're saying in the public on different platforms. So, and remember, and I said this, I say, now I'm gonna tell you something. Now people gonna be looking at you real close now, Pop, because you saying all of these things, and it seems like you talking crazy, like you just hyping, you hyping your son up, you putting a little bit too much on it. And what did he say? He say, no, you gotta believe in yourself. My son will whoop any of those guys. They don't call out my son. Yada yada yada. Blah, blah. Pop said this. So I explained to him, when you go to talking like that, you put the spotlight on you, and people are going to look at you with a critical eye. So when people see that, okay, he's not even doing the most basic of things by doubling and tripling the jab, working his way to get on the inside to set up his shots. He's lunging in with leaping left hooks, leaving his feet, lunging in with the leaping left hooks, lunging in with the right hooks. One time he threw a left hook so hard, he did a 360-degree turn. He missed. Mercado saw him loading up on a shot and got out of the way. So I did not see I can beat Keyshawn Davis skills last night. I did not see I can beat Devin Haney skills last night. Because I didn't see measuring the distance and range. I didn't see fencing with the jab. I didn't see working to get on the inside in order to set up your backhand. I didn't see just the basics. I'm not talking about nothing hellified. I'm just talking about the basic stuff. And to be a world-class fighter, you have to have the basics down. A whole lot of unnecessary moving. You could have fought this guy in the pocket. Like I would advise kid to look at Beterbiev. I would advise him to look at Beterbiev. Watch how Beterbiev work his jab to get on the inside. Watch how Yarde was working his jab to get on the inside. Watch his mid-range game. We know when he throws shots, he throws straight shots. Like Beterbiev can be like this, and he can throw a punch straight. He can throw a punch bolo. He can throw a punch hook. Like Beterbiev has a trajectory. The way he throw his hooks, he'll throw it, and it'll come up and it'll come down. But he's right in front of you. He's always in a position from a weight standpoint to land his power shots. And when he throw his shots, they're short, crisp, and precise. You get what I'm saying? So that's the thing. When you open up your mouth and you say all of these things, you got to take what come with it when you don't live up to it.
True, true, true.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? You can't ignore that. He said, what you say, very rarely do you hear coaches of young, soon-to-be greats say their guy beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah. Hey, Passion for Beauty, you're right about that. We're hearing the same thing from Bozy Ennis. We're hearing the same thing from Bozy Ennis. Bozy say the same thing. Books is the best. Books is better than Sugar Ray Robinson, Pernell Whitaker, Sugar Ray Leonard. He's the greatest fighter in the history of boxing. Like, you hearing all this stuff. He'll beat Crawford. He'll beat Spence. He'll beat all these dudes and yada yada yada. And you know, and he's a switch hitter. He can do A, B, C, and D. I'm like, dude, he fought 30 dudes, but he ain't fought nobody.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
Hey, look what he doing in sparring. He knocking these dudes out in sparring. Well, okay, he's knocking them out in sparring. Okay, what the hell that mean? You can get in it. You can get I can get a sparring partner. You know, listen, a lot of these dudes in sparring, they be working on certain things. Certain sparring partners, they tell them, look here, man, don't be hitting my son too hard or don't hit my fighter too hard. Just give him some good work. A lot of these sparring partners, they're there to be the human punching bags. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just being real. I'm just being real. A lot of these sparring partners, okay, you be whooped the dude in sparring. Okay, well, you whooped them in sparring. I don't know what the rules of engagement was before he went in there. I don't know what you told him before he got in the ring. Did you tell him, look here, man, don't go too hard on my son. Look, we just trying to work on this and that. Just show him a different looks. You know what I mean? Hey, like that happens all the time in sparring. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what to say, John B. Poetic? You said Mercado was timing the hell out of Kid Austin last night. Yeah, he was getting hit with too many clean left hands. And that's because he kept his head right there in the center. And he wasn't using his jab, working his way to get on the inside. That's what it was. It was just something very basic. It was just something very basic. You get what I'm saying? It was some simple things. You know what I mean? So hopefully he work on that. He got Ronnie Shields in his corner, but I didn't see Ronnie Shields doing the talking. I pretty much saw Kid Austin's father was the one that's doing the talking. So I don't know what type of instructions he was giving him because I didn't hear it because I had the volume turned down. So I don't know exactly what type of instructions he was giving him, but he got some things you need to work on, especially if you're talking about fighting Keyshawn Davis. If you're talking about fighting Keyshawn, yeah. He talking about fighting Keyshawn, Tank, Bill, Devin Haney. Yeah, if you're talking about fighting those guys, you're gonna have to do a whole lot better than that. You can't come fighting like that. You gotta develop a jab. You got to develop a jab. So, here you go. Shout out to Ali Maddox.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 super chat on your boy. You said, yeah, they talking crazy like LeVar Ball. Hey, shout out to T Diddy, man.
We did it first. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. This is different. You understand? We have Jennifer Lopez, we have Maluma, we have J Balvin, we have. So when I called him up, I was like, "Yo, what do you think? What do you think, Eddie? If we bring the belts together?" And Eddie said, "That shit is a good idea." I think the only person that can beat Canelo right now is like maybe 4 years or 5 years from now, my son.
You know, like Triple G and Canelo and all these guys, they're bums, bro. They're bums.
But once your people became undisputed, look how many champions we got that's undisputed now.
You know, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I think maybe 4 or 5. I think the only person that can beat Canelo maybe 4 or 5 years from now, is probably my son. We did it first, and we motivate even the greats. Hey, literally, hey, shout out to T Diddy, man. Y'all know I like T Diddy, but shout out to T Diddy. Hey, T Diddy said that the only reason Canelo became undisputed was because him and his son motivated even the greats. We motivated the great Canelo. We motivated the great Canelo to become undisputed. He wasn't even thinking about undisputed until we did it first. Hey, we did it first. He wasn't even thinking about undisputed. We did that. We the one motivated him to do that. I say, man, boy, T Diddy ego is huge, boy. Boy, his ego is huge. Hey, check this out, though. I did see that. What did he say? He said, I can't knock the Jake Paul hustle, but he's not a professional boxer in this game yet. Now, no, you know what? No, man, no. Now, I get what you're saying. You say he's a hustler utilizing boxing as a platform for monetary reasons. Hey, check this out, though. Check this out. You do, H. Khan. I don't know if you know this. You do know Jake Paul. You do know Jake Paul he's a professional boxer. He on BoxRec. You do know that, right? He's registered as a real boxer, a professional boxer. You do know that now. Now he does crossover type boxing. Now he ain't gonna get in there whoop no real boxer. You get what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying though. But no, like bro, like literally, he's on BoxRec. I can put it up and show you. I can put it up and show you right now. He a pro. He a pro. I tell you what, I got Jake Paul over that pretty boy. What's the name? Tommy Fury, 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. I got Jake Paul over Tommy Fury. So listen, I ain't falling for it because he got the Fury name. I got Jake Paul over. I got Jake Paul. I'm riding with Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake. That's what I'm riding with. Hey, shout out to Marquis. He said Bradley's claim is that he's a boxer though. Hey, but you know what though? Hey, Marquis, the man on BoxRec, dog. Hold on, let me show it to you. I'm dead serious, bro. Bro, Jake Paul. He is a registered fighter. Yes. There you go, the problem child. He on BoxRec. I'm finna show it to you right now. I'm dead serious, dog. He is a registered fighter. But let me tell you something. You know what I like about Jake Paul? He's done a lot for women's boxing. There you go right there. He on BoxRec. 6-0, 4 KOs. He's a cruiserweight. and he is his own promoter. They say he got Tommy Fury. They fighting in the Middle East next month. Yeah. Hey, man, I know what it is. Now, this is crossover boxing. Crossover boxing is when you got MMA fighting. You got MMA fighting a professional boxer, MMA fighting a YouTuber or a YouTuber fighting. You get what I'm saying? That's crossover boxing. That's what that is. Hey, man, crossover boxing. Hey, Marquis, I'm telling you right now, bro. Crossover boxing is I told you, we're going to be covering fights on Twitter soon. We're gonna be covering fights on Twitter soon. I'm telling you. I can go to Twitter right now. I can commentate. I can commentate a dispute right now on Twitter right now. I can commentate a dispute on Twitter right now. I can go on Twitter. Go to Keyshawn Davis. Check this out. Well, we're gonna have a heck of a show tomorrow, bro. We're gonna have a heck of a show tomorrow. I can promise you that. Hey, there you go. I can go to Twitter right now. Boy, listen. I can commentate a fight on Twitter right now. Just, check left hook with the all caps button. Here you go right here. Check it out. I want to show you this. Hey, what'd you say? You said the WBA and WBC promised to put him in the rankings if he beats Tommy. Hey, he gonna beat him too. He gonna beat him. Marquis said that's that bullshit. Hey, Marquis 30 hot. Hey, he 30 hot. Hey man. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hey, look here. Hey, look here. Check this out. Hold on. I'm finna show you something. Now, this where it's going at anyway. I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving you tomorrow's headlines today. This where it's going at. Boxing is going here. Jake Paul, guess what? Jake Paul left Showtime. Jake Paul left Showtime, dog. He left Showtime, and now he's with ESPN. He left Showtime, and now he's with ESPN. Yeah, I'm dead serious. Anyway, I know Jake Paul is most of you guys in the chat favorite fighter. I do know that Jake Paul, everybody who love the sport of boxing, I do know that a lot of you guys, 85% of the people in this chat right now, you love Jake Paul. He's one of your favorite fighters. So I think it's only right that I do talk, just to speak a little bit about him right now. You can see I'm looking at the show right here. I do think it's only right that I talk about him a little bit. So, and I know that you guys have been waiting for this moment for me to talk about Jake Paul. I do understand that. Hey, Harleen talking about something that's only one Tommy Fury. Hey, Jake Paul gonna put no pause on Tommy Fury, man. Hey, we gonna beat the brakes off that boy, man. He might get knocked out. I'm riding with Jake the Snake. Hey, Harleen, I'm riding with Jake the Snake. That's what I'm riding with. But check this out. See, this what's going on Twitter. And we doing a show tomorrow about this. Keyshawn say, all I have to say is keep your father out of grown man business. Only because I don't want him taking anything personal for when I beat his baby boy up. Fathers be the first to take stuff personal. Stay out of my way and let me spank you, let me spank your baby boy for you. You see what I'm saying? Keyshawn is saying he want all the smoke with Kid Austin. Kid Austin then was saying that Keyshawn won't even mention his name. Well, guess what? They're mentioning his name now. So maybe that was the plan right there. He said, yeah, and make sure y'all keep that little dude over there if y'all want to keep his confidence. You get what I'm saying? So right now, they looking at him as fool. He said, I'm going to hurt that little kid just to show y'all its levels. And this is coming from a lot of the stuff that's being said about Keyshawn will beat him, we'll do this and do that, and yada, 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 yada. You guys get what I'm saying? Let me open up the phone lines. Let everybody call into this. Phone lines open. So we're going to be covering fights on Twitter. Anytime there's a dispute on Twitter, guys, we will be covering that fight live. We're going to throw fight parties. We will be throwing fight parties for disputes on Twitter. Phone lines open, 530-494-9636. We will be throwing fight parties for disputes on Twitter from here on. He said, is Showtime going broke? No, they just don't have the budgets like that anymore. And they don't have the budgets like that. It ain't there. Their parent company, Paramount, is not giving them budget. This is why you see a lot of all of the PBC fights that they have. Most of those, like those marquee name guys, they really ain't no big stars. But the guys that's supposed to be PBC stars, this is why you're seeing non-pay-per-view fights on pay-per-view. They depend on the pay-per-view model in order to, and hoping that the fans will buy the fight so that they can pay the fighters the $5, $6, $7 million that they want to fight. And nobody been buying the pay-per-views. Nobody been buying them. So when you have a incentive-laced contract, we're going to give you a low guarantee, give you 1,000, give you $1 million, give you 1.5, and you want to make $5 million for this fight, 5 or 6 million. We're going to give you the rest on the back end, but you got to sell so many pay-per-views in order to get that money. And ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody buying the pay-per-views. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's going on. That's what's going on. So Jake Paul, you know, I think he over there at ESPN now. He's fighting, as a matter of fact, he's fighting Tommy Fury. They're fighting in they fighting in Saudi, they fighting in the Middle East, but yeah, I seen the article. Yeah, like he's not with Showtime. It's not with Showtime anymore. Not with Showtime anymore. Like literally. You know what I mean? Hey, what you say? Hey, what it say? Juan Carlo, you say Juan Carlo, you say promotion, no back end, no guarantee, sources said. I mean, it's crazy. Shout out to Kenneth Campbell, salute fam. It's crazy to me how these companies want certain fighters to just basically fight for free. No guarantee. Take whatever we give you. Like this is some really dollar bill type stuff off of Players Club. Hey, look, Dollar man, I ain't trying to sweat you in that, man, but I don't think it's right that you taking 50% on top of the 30% that you already take out of my paycheck. You know, I ain't no stripper now. He say, welcome to the stripper game. He said, welcome to the stripper game. He said, welcome to the strip game, partner. Who you think you is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Fighter, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do, even though I'm the financial advisor. Therefore, shut the fuck, don't say nothing, don't speak to me, don't look at me. What? Let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. Like literally. Like you can't make this up. You can't make this up. You sitting at home at your baby mama house, waiting on the 21st of the month, arguing, debating, yelling, screaming, threatening, saying you're gonna pull up, saying you got shooters, doing all of these things. Don't go to the fights yourself. Doing all of these things in the name of what again? You're telling multi-millionaires. I want you guys to listen to this. Multi-millionaires who have accomplished more things in their life than dudes who play Madden all day from a monetary standpoint. You're going to tell a guy who's navigated his career to the point to where he's a multi-millionaire. 8 figures, 7-8 figure guy. You never seen a boxing contract before. You don't know what the stuff that you argue about, you really don't know what it is. You have no experience at all in doing business on any level outside of buying and selling knickknacks. But better yet, you have no experience at all in any level when it comes to dealing with the business of boxing. You're going to tell a fighter what he should and shouldn't do and what he should sign and shouldn't sign and all that stuff there. You ain't even there. You ain't a manager. You ain't a promoter. You might be a manager and a promoter, but that's about it. You still drinking up all the kids' juicy juices. You drinking up all the Kool-Aid. The kids ain't got no milk because you use the milk to drink, eat all the cereal. Literally, you are a failure in your life at this moment. You get what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna listen to you. Yeah, boys.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
A fighter's supposed to listen to you. Just stick to being a fan. Just stick to being a fan. Stick to being a fan. Hey, what did it say, PBC Central? You say Tommy getting KO. Hey, you hit the nail right on the head, man. Tommy, man, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Check this out. Check this out. Jake Paul, I got my money on Jake Paul 7 days a week and twice on Sundays. Hey, what did it say? Do it right Sunday. He say, all you do is spin records. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. Hey, check this out. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you something you didn't even notice. He said, that's why I heavily respect the Mayweather starting his own company. I'm going to tell you something you didn't even notice, Jet Stanfield. Check this out. Do you notice Floyd Mayweather, all of his exhibition matches, do you know it has nothing to do with Showtime or the PBC or Al Heyman? Floyd is dealing with a promoter in the Middle East. He's not even dealing with Al Heyman. Like literally, from what I'm hearing, Al ain't getting none of that money. Showtime, none of that. He's dealing with a whole nother promoter in another country. Like literally. Did you? I don't know if you noticed that. This ain't got nothing to do with PBC, nothing to do with Showtime. And guess what? Nothing to do with Leonard Ellaby. Ellaby can't be in the corner giving him massages no more. None of that. Floyd is doing his own thing outside of the realm. That's why you see him had a fight on DAZN. The same DAZN that's in competition with PBC and Showtime. But Floyd had his last exhibition match on DAZN. Did you notice that? Floyd Mayweather is allowed to get the Arab money. But none of his fighters that's on his company with the PBC, they're not allowed to get the Arab money. They got to get 1.5. Rest on the back end. 1.5 and the rest on the back end. Did you notice that? Floyd get the Arab money. The rest of the PBC, they got to get the Hog Morgan chicken money. Wow. Hold on. Let me, hold on. Matter of fact, look, I thought I had my my Bluetooth on. I guess I didn't. But you get what I'm saying? Like Floyd get the Arab money, but nobody else can get it over there. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D-Block, D-Cap, DC, Baltimore, stand up. What's up, Coach? Happy Sunday, man.
Yeah. What's going on, D-Block? Talk to me.
Last night was great. I mean, the fight was great, Ross. I mean, I guess Crawford's going to have a new opponent. I guess under Golden Boy, if everything gets worked out. I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, you see, I think he's going to fight his mandatory. You got to fight his mandatory. If you're a champion, you got to fight your mandatories. Ain't no way around that.
Virgil Ortiz, right? Or Stanionis?
Virgil Ortiz is fighting Stanionis in the WBA.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Virgil Ortiz is fighting Stanionis in the WBA. Jaron Ennis was number 2, but he's been removed because he is now the IBF intern champion in the IBF. He went the IBF route. And Keith Thurman is fighting. He was number 3, but he's fighting his mandatory. Well, he's fighting Errol Spence, which Keith Thurman is Errol Spence's mandatory in the WBC. So they're fighting at 154 pounds. So the next guy in line is the next mandatory, which is Alexis Rocha.
Yeah, I mean that's good. What do you think about Terrence Crawford? Maybe could be signing with Oscar the Lawyer. You think that's a good move for him?
Shit. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. I don't really care which promotional company a fighter fights with. I'm not the promotional company guy. All I care about is us getting the fights, the fighter fighting his mandatories. If you're a champion, I want to see you fight your mandatory. It's the same thing I said with Canelo Alvarez. I said Canelo's the undisputed champ. I would like to, me personally, just as a fan, I would like to see him stay in the super middleweight division and defend his titles if he plans on keeping them. And if you listen to any podcast I've ever said, I said that. And I say all the time over here, I say the duty of a champion is to defend his title against all upcomers. So if you got a mandatory that you got to fight, you have to fight that guy. You can't avoid the mandatory. You know what I mean? And
for sure.
It is what it is. So I've always said that.
I really like that. Yeah, you're right, Coach. I mean, you got to fight your mandatories. I really like the way they interviewed Bernard Hopkins yesterday, and he was talking about how he really wants. I mean, he really feels like these fighters are they're gonna rethink to getting signed with Al Heyman and them, because Al Heyman is still gonna have 20 or 35% of their paycheck because he's their advisor. You know what I mean? So wherever they go, now they're gonna be like, why is my money being taken away from Al Heyman still? You know, because he signed the contract. That's why. You know, and Bernard Hopkins is pretty pissed off about it because, you know, he's the one that pushed that Ali Act back in his heyday, and he said he was very disappointed in the PBC and Al Heyman and them. But, you know, just like Oscar and Bernard, even though, like you said, Coach, this show is not about favoritism towards any promoting company. But also we got to look at and say if the Zone or ESPN are really pushing forward for the fan-friendly fight, and then you got Showtime that just, as you know, they're in debt or there's something going on because all their fights are going to be under pay-per-view. That's kind of funny. Maybe that's the point. They can't pay their fighters anymore like they used to, like Bernard was saying.
The money's not there. The money's not there anymore. So this is why this is why you get Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios on pay-per-view. This is why you're going to get Errol Spence versus Keith Thurman on pay-per-view. And everybody know Keith Thurman is 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This is why a lot of these non-pay-per-view fights have been on pay-per-view and they just been bombing. They haven't been doing well. You get what I'm saying? So because there's no guaranteed money there anymore. No more guaranteed money. So.
And one more thing before I hang up, Coach. Two little small things. Yarde, he kind of exposed Beterbiev, even though maybe Beterbiev's been hurt before, of course. But I am true about that. Age will catch up to him. And last night was not really his great performance for Beterbiev. Bivol's going to win. And Kid Austin, like I said last night, Coach, I mean, I understand he's been calling everybody out, but now that they want to come at him, that's even better for us, Coach. We're going to find out at the end of the day who's the best. All right, Coach. D-Block.
Shout out to D-Block. D-Block. Dallas, Texas. Stand up, man. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. Because I definitely want to, you know, hell, I want to see Keyshawn and Kid Austin get in there. They say they can fight them. Y'all get in there and fight each other. Hey, what to say, Allen Maddox? I missed your super chat. Hey, thank you for letting me know, fam. Sorry about that. Man, sorry about that, fam. I missed your super chat. Yeah, I did miss it. Hey, shout out to Allen Maddox.
Hey, okay.
Thank you for reminding me, fam, for dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Allen, what you say, fam? You say T. Diddy like Forrest Gump. He been everywhere. He motivated Henry Armstrong. He motivated Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Ali, Pernell Whitaker, Salvador Sanchez, you name it. T. Diddy made all the greats. Put some respect on his name. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Chris from New York.
Chris from New York. Talk to me, fam.
Yeah, I just want to talk about that, what's it called? Terrence Crawford, pretty much, I'm assuming it's going to be done by, soon anyway. But him signing with Oscar De La Hoya to fight Alexis Roca and probably Virgil Ortiz later.
Yeah.
And I know we said, we're not going to fanboy, prefer any promotional company over another.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I find it kind of funny that between, PBC, they got all these fighters, they got all the welterweights, all these greats. And the company that's going to possibly do the most for Terrence Crawford's career at welterweight will be Golden Boy, guys who had Alexis Roca and Virgil Ortiz.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Also, it's weird to me as well. A while back, when he went to fight Avanesian, there was all of this outcry that he should have given that opportunity to a young fighter like Ennis or Virgil Ortiz, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes and he picks Virgil Ortiz. And the first comments I see on a dude talking about that video are people saying Virgil Ortiz is trash and not on that level. And I was just like, damn, really? But isn't this what you guys wanted? I mean, it's not the Spence fight, of course, but Spence is at 54. What you want him to do? You want him to just stop his entire career just so he could, wait out and possibly get him?
This is what's going on, Chris. Something my mother told me a long time ago, and it's barely be true to this day, 2023. You have something called old goalpost moving ass niggas, right? And this how this works. If a person doesn't like you, there's nothing that you can do to make them like you. right? So these guys don't like Crawford because they are in bed with the PBC and Spence, right? So Spence doesn't lie, doesn't do anything wrong. Everything he says is right and perfect. So these guys have chosen sides already. They hate Terrence Crawford, right? With a passion. So it doesn't matter what he does. They're not going to like him anyways. These dudes are broke, ain't got no money. They probably got daddy issues. These are nobody on YouTube, but they do have an opinion. They have a right to their opinion, and it doesn't matter, right? Fact of the matter is, Errol Spence is fighting his mandatory and Keith Thurman.
Not a mandatory. That's not a mandatory at 54. No, I don't even know what that is anymore.
Not at 54, but this is mandatory at 147.
Yeah.
He's not fighting Crawford. Tim Smith of the PBC, I have the article right here. He said right here, January the 7th, that the fight between Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence will not happen, and it hasn't been made because based on economics. And he said he believes the fans won't purchase the fight, won't purchase the Crawford and Spence fight. This is what the VP of operations of the PBC said. On October the 7th, Floyd Mayweather got a video, did it with Fight Hype. I have it right here as well. Where he said, he laughed and he said, well, you know, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, that fight won't happen, but it may happen later on down the line. This is what the boss of the PBC said, one of the bosses. So there's nothing no one else can tell me. And then in 2018, Errol Spence specifically said that Al Heyman gave him 4 names he was going to fight. He said Mikey, he said Sean Porter, he said Keith Thurman, and he said maybe he'll fight Danny Garcia as well. He fought all of those guys. The only guy, he said Pacquiao. He said Pacquiao. That's it, Pacquiao. He fought, the only reason he fought Pacquiao, he got hurt. Somebody beat him up in sparring and detached his retina. You see what I'm saying? So this is exactly what this man said back then, right? So yeah, these arguments are very, very easy to defeat. What it is they don't like the guy. So when you don't like a guy,
okay, another question,
you're going to do everything in your power to discredit them, and that's what it is. But who gives a fuck what they say? They ain't nobody. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, another, discarding, the Knicks fellas, of course. Let's assume, because I'm going to assume looking through this, that Spence is going to vacate the WBA title, and it's going to go to Virgil, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, you talking about, you said Virgil Ortiz?
Yeah, the WBA. So I'm pretty sure what Golden Boy is going to do is they're going to try to make that a unification. Mm-hmm. But also what I realized when looking at the ranks is there really isn't a lot of guys ranked ahead of Virgil. And realistically, 2 or 3 of those guys are going to pretty much be leaving the division. So it's going to realistically be and I can see Crawford moving up to number 1 ranked in with like the Ring magazine, and Virgil possibly being number 2. So Crawford wins that fight, right?
You say what?
Do you think that's a
Virgil Ortiz?
Virgil Ortiz? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a dangerous fight. I mean, Virgil can beat Crawford.
Yeah, it is a dangerous fight.
Virgil can beat Crawford,
definitely think so.
But Crawford can beat Virgil as well. That's a dangerous fight for both.
Only reason why I took it to Crawford a bit is because Virgil at some point he got when a fighter got too much dog in him, mm-hmm. and he just wants to fight at any point in time. It doesn't matter. Like he's not trying to have a break. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what Virgil got. And against Crawford, you can't have that. That's what Sean Porter had. And that's why he ended up on the canvas 2 times. Mm-hmm. So, but besides the breakdown, if he gets that win and he becomes unified Ring magazine champ, do you think that's a good enough time to just be like, hey, bro, I've done it. I'm Ring magazine in 2 divisions. I'm unified. I fought one of the young guys that was coming up and dangerous. Do you think that would be enough for him to say, I could pack it up on my career?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't, it's very hard for me to, I know you're asking me my opinion, but, he's pretty much already a Hall of Famer. He was invited to the Hall of Fame last year. They took a cast of his hand last year with Floyd Mayweather. I think, Antonio Tarver, Roy Jones, and all of them was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. Crawford was there when, he was invited there. They took a cast of his hand, so he's automatically a Hall of Famer right now. It's just a matter of whenever he feels like he wants to retire, leave. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. He said he's not done. He said he want to continue to fight more. So, You know, if he can get those, me personally, I do want to see Crawford or Virgil Ortiz fight. Errol Spence and Crawford ain't fighting. That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen.
All I've seen is that the young dudes now since Virgil, you know, the fight
the young dudes deserve a shot at the title. Virgil Ortiz deserves a shot at the title. Jaron Ennis deserves a shot at the title. I want to see those guys fight. If Crawford and Spence not going to fight each other, guess what? The young guns deserve to fight those guys to get the belt. That's how I feel.
I agree. Hope for that future in 2023 to 2024.
We'll see.
All right, good talk to you.
Hey, shout out to Chris, man. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. Every fighter got to fight their mandatory. Period. If you're gonna fight your mandatory, you can't sit back and say we don't have a problem with the fighter that we like fighting our mandatory, but because we don't like this guy, we don't want him to fight that mandatory. Doesn't work that way. I tell you this, and I tell you this time and time again. If these guys did not have a double standard, they would not have a standard at all. And it is what it is.
True.
What y'all saying? The Eagles doing their thing, huh? Y'all know I ain't even watching. Let me see. I ain't even watching football, man. Let me see what the Eagles doing their thing. I picked the Eagles to beat San Fran anyway. San Fran got a third or fourth string quarterback. Something of that sort. The Eagles up 14-7. Okay, 14-7. We're gonna see what's up. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Shout out to Con Shiner. What's going on, fam? What's going on? It is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is. I ain't tripping either way. I've been telling you guys that fight ain't gonna happen. Told y'all that. Call, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, it's Corey from Texas, man. How you feeling?
What's going on, brother? Corey from Texas, talk to me.
I gotta admit, you was right. You TK'd him in the 8th round. You called it. I was mad as hell. I lost my damn $20. I'm like, man, this dude got gassed out fast, man.
Oh, it was a good fight, man. I mean, you ain't really got nothing to hold your head down on. Like Anthony Yarde did real good, bro. He did real good, man. Did good, man.
Yeah. I just don't know why he didn't, like, it just seemed like Beterbiev, when he hurt Beterbiev would come back and attack, and he was okay with, all right, if I get knocked out, I get knocked out. And it was like Yarde, he would hurt him and he would stop. It was like it was something that was like he got cold feet, like, oh, I don't know if I want to go and gas myself out. Like he was scared to gas himself out. And Beterbiev wasn't scared to gas himself out, but yeah, you're right. It was a good fight though, man.
Yeah, man. I think Anthony Yarde's stock went up, man. I like the way he fought. He hurt Beterbiev a couple of times. Beterbiev, he hurt that guy a couple of times in the fight. He had him on the back foot as well. I seen him moving around the ring trying to regroup after he got hurt. But then Beterbiev, once he felt this back on the rope, and Anthony Yarde went for the kill, he pivoted and spent Yarde and put his back to the rope. So it's just a lot of veteran things that Beterbiev was doing. Even when he got hurt in the fight, he was able to. That dude good, man. That dude, listen, man. I'm looking at, because see, that tells me a lot about a fighter. How you are able to overcome adversity. How you are able to fight when you get hit with a good shot. How you're able to recover. How you're able to fight when you get tired. Stuff like that. Do you still have your fundamentals? Are you still gauging? You get what I'm saying? Like, are you panicking when you get hit with a shot? You know, so it was a lot of just the little things I saw Beterbiev was doing. I was like, man, this dude good, man. He good. Like he was thinking his way out of situations and thinking his way into situations, if you get what I'm saying. And when he got in trouble, he thought his way out of, he survived. And then he was able to flip it and reverse it and put the pressure on Yarde and catch him with some good shots. You get what I'm saying? So, bro, like, man, I gotta see that fight again, man. I gotta see that fight again, bro. That was a hell of a fight, man. I was very impressed with that fight.
Yeah, Yarde, he had to find a way to get himself off the ropes. And in the back of my head, I'm like, see, if Floyd, if somebody would have got him off the ropes, he'd have bobbed and weaved, and he'd have been able to spin it. Yarde couldn't spin it and couldn't get out of it, and he kept getting hit.
Yeah. Hey, man, salute, man.
So what do you think? Salute, bro. What do you think, Crawford, coach, I know you got to go, but Crawford, what you think, man? He going to sign with Golden Boys for 2 fights or what?
I don't know. Like, we no one knows. Like, I don't know where this 2 fight or 3 fight thing came from. Like, I'm hearing different content creators say this, but I haven't heard anything from Crawford saying that he's signing a 3-fight deal. These are assumptions. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I know that.
Okay.
I know that Alexis Rocha is Terrence Crawford's mandatory.
Right.
If he don't,
check that interview with Oscar, Coach. When you get off, check the interview with Oscar and Bernard and see what he say.
No. I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. I did hear what Oscar said. Oscar did say that they want to put together a package for him, a 2-3 fight package, the way he fight Alexis Rocha, he fight Virgil Ortiz, which that's the fight I want to see, Crawford and Virgil Ortiz, and maybe they can try to get him the Spence fight, but the Spence fight ain't happening because I'm going to tell you why. Right. Now, this is the crazy part about the Spence fight. Crawford was with ESPN. That was the perfect time to make Crawford and Spence fight. Do you want to know why? Because ESPN in PBC Showtime, they can split the cost. They can share the risk. Very similar to the way they did with Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. But when it came to Crawford, he was with the wrong promoter. He was on the wrong side of the street. He fought on the wrong network. He needed to leave Bob, and once he leave Bob, the fight would get done in 5 minutes. As soon as he leave Bob, he's a free agent. Even right now to this day, he's a free agent. I think he left Bob in what was that 2001? Yeah, 2021. He left Bob. He's been a free agent over a year. Came to the PBC. Then they said, well, he doesn't know how to do good business. He doesn't have good representation. He's a man on the island by himself. He doesn't even have a promoter, so he doesn't know what he's doing. But when he had a promoter, you said he was with the wrong promoter. So if he gets back, let's say he gets with Golden Boy would be a promoter now. He would have representation. Then that fight should be able to be made because now he has representation. He's with the promoter. Now they're saying if he gets with Golden Boy, that's a bad move because he can't get the fight because he with Golden Boy. But wait a minute, let's pump your brakes for a minute. Aren't you guys saying that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia are in the process of fighting each other? Isn't Ryan Garcia a Golden Boy fighter? If that fight happens, isn't Golden Boy and PBC working together to make that fight happen? So how in one breath Golden Boy and PBC are working together to make Tank and Ryan fight happen, and this fight's supposed to be happening, and what one guy who did have representation, you said that the representation wasn't good enough, he need to come to you, he come to you, you say we're going to pay you nothing, we're going to give you 35% or whatever we tell you it makes, and you don't know how to do good business, you ain't got no promoter. So if he gets with Golden Boy, he'll have a promoter, he'll have representation, now you're going to complain about that as well? And then you're going to say because he's with Golden Boy, that fight won't be able to be made? Well, how is Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight able to be made? So the goalpost is moving so much. There's so many contradictions and all this stuff there. And instead of just saying we don't like the nigga Crawford, there ain't nothing he can do that's going to make us happy anyways. Because that's what it is. You just don't like the guy. You just don't like the guy. And that's fine. If you don't like the guy, but just come out and admit that. All this other stuff, I ain't trying to hear. But shout out to Corey from Texas. Salute, fam.
All right, peace.
Yeah, so you know it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. It is what it is. Hey, what to say, Con? What to say, Con? You say JT Yarde needs to spend less time in the weight bench and run some miles instead. Hey, Con, you know what? I'm hearing that's just the way Anthony Yarde is built. You know, he does look like a bodybuilder. He does look like a muscular bodybuilder. Normally, those guys who have big muscles like that, they do have stamina issues. They do have stamina issues. You get what I'm saying? Normally, those guys who have big muscles like that, they do have stamina issues. Do you see what I'm saying? So, but I think that's his build. I don't know if he's in the gym lifting weights, and you know, and that is, I get what you're saying, fam. I get what you're saying, fam. But you know, I get what you're saying, fam. Maybe he can slim it up. I don't know. Maybe he can slim his build up. He made the weight pretty good though. He made the weight pretty good. You get what I'm saying? He made the weight pretty good. Him and Beterbiev. You know, him and Beterbiev are built differently. Hey, what to say, Detective Lopez? You say he has to be lifted. You think so? And you know what? It is a possibility because he is built like a. I mean, not Beterbiev. Anthony Yarde is built like a bodybuilder. He is built like a bodybuilder. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and I don't know if that is a shout out to Nelly, man. Shout out to Nelly, man. Salute to Nelly in the chat. I don't know if that's a you get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a you know, a deterrent for why you see what I'm saying? For why he you know, gassed out or whatever, but he was getting hit with some shots though, man. You know, he was fighting a world-class fighter last night. It's not like he was fighting a scrub. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Marcus calling from Compton, California.
Marcus from Compton, talk to me.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing good, bro.
Yeah, I watched that fight last night with Yarde and Beterbiev, man. Pretty good fight.
Yeah.
Pretty. I was impressed watching that fight last night. Yeah, maybe they can do it again.
Yeah, it looks like that Beterbiev or Beterbiev, he's going to have to fight his other mandatory, his WBC mandatory. Right. I think that's Callum Smith. So, and this is the thing: when you are a champion, especially if you are a multi-belt champion, unified champion, you're going to have to defend your title against your mandatories. It's always been like that. You see what I'm saying? It's always been like that. So, you know, so that's just what it is. That's any fighter. Now, some fighters are able to. Some fighters, depending on who you're with, are able to get around certain things and stuff like that. But you know, but yeah, that was a good fight. I loved it, man. Me too. Anthony Yarde. I became a big fan of Anthony Yarde last night. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. He showed a lot of heart. He showed a lot of moxie, man. I was impressed. Now, all of a sudden, again, they done moved the goalpost for Crawford again. Isn't that crazy? I mean, this has got to be the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen with these fanboys and these content creators. Man, these people are really delusional and out their mind. I've never seen nothing like this in my life. And I'm 50 years old, and I've been watching boxing since I was a child when it came on regular TV. I've never seen nothing like this, man. How could y'all be so mad at a dude who's clean, lived the fighter lifestyle, a hell of a fighter, undefeated champion, trying to treat him like he's nothing? Now y'all mad because he gonna sign with Golden Boy. Y'all don't know if he gonna sign with Golden Boy. Man, it's crazy.
I mean, these guys are they don't like the guy anyways. So there's nothing that he can do anyways. A lot of these guys, they come from dysfunctional households and they just like dysfunction. You know, they just come from dysfunctional households. They like dysfunction. I never argue with the aerosexual or Hamanite. I don't never argue with them because see, the reason why I win, this is how I win all arguments. In debates, I don't even like. I used to debate all the time. When I was in the Nation of Islam, I debated for 25 years. That's all we did, debate. I was on the debate team in high school. I went to Hillsborough High School right here in Tampa. But online, once I come to the conclusion that, hey, you on this is what you believe, and there's nothing that I can do that's going to change your mind, and I'm not, and there's nothing that you're going to say that's going to change my mind, and you're not, then there's no need to debate or argue. You see things the way you see things. I see things the way I see things. There's nothing that you're going to do that's going to change my mind, no matter what. Because, you know, how I come to my conclusion is going to be based on a certain criteria. How you come to your conclusion is going to be based on a certain criteria, whatever that criteria may be. So what I do is, okay, once I understand that, we can agree to disagree and move on. And that's it.
Right. That's definitely. Yeah. And I just wanted to add this too. You know, I'm familiar with the Nation. I was raised up out of Mars 54 in Compton, California.
Oh yeah.
You know, rest in peace. Right. You know what's up? Rest in peace to Captain Shaheed, man. One of my childhood heroes, man. Had a lot to do with raising me up. So, you know, much respect to the Nation, man.
Yeah, man. I was at Mars. I was at 54 in Compton, man. And what year is it? What is 2000? I think it was right before 2000 Savings Day. I was in LA. I lived in over there. I lived in the Blood neighborhood in the 20s. I lived off of Cimarron and 24th Street, right off of Adams.
Yes, sir.
Right off of Adams, right between Adams and Western Avenue, right by the 10 freeway. There's a gas station right there too. Right around the corner before Marvin Gaye got killed there. So I was in that hood.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. So yeah, I went to the mosque a couple of times there, man. That was 2000. That was right before Sabres Day.
Yeah, that was that's real mosque right there. Some real, some of my real solid brothers from Compton came up out of that mosque.
Yeah.
So,
everything. But some brothers come out of the nation, boy. They ain't nothing to play with, boy.
No, you don't play with that. No, sir. I'm born and raised. You know, that's a part of my upbringing. But you don't play with that. It's not nothing to play with. All right, Coach Malachi, man. Always enjoy your show, man. I was just tapping in, good brother.
Hey, yes, sir. Shout out to Marcus, man. Salute to you, fam, man. Salute to you, brother. Salam alaikum.
All the time.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. I be telling dudes, but I came up around some hell of a dudes, bro. I came up around some hell of a dudes, and a lot of those guys I came up with, they came out of the street. You know what I mean? My captains, my ministers, but definitely the captains and the lieutenants and stuff like that. And you know, so a lot of stuff I learned in the nation, I still carry with me right now to this day, even though I'm not active. But I still have all my lessons right there, my English C lessons, my student enrollment, my FOI manuals, just a whole lot of stuff I still have. You know what I mean? I haven't read that stuff in a while, but it's kind of ingrained in me, to be honest with you. But yeah. But anyways, Haleen, what's going on? He say, that's where I'm going when I come to the U.S. Compton. Hey, Haleen, keep talking about Compton, huh? Hey, man, it's a million gangs in Compton. So each street represents a different gang. So you gotta each block, you gotta make sure you know what I mean. You're gonna need a tour guide when you're going through there. You know what I mean? You're gonna need a tour guide. LA is a different culture within itself, so you're gonna need that. But yeah, I'm gonna say this, guys. There's something that somebody said, and I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me. Hey, what did you say, Jason? You say the ref didn't stop it. It was Yarde's corner that stopped it. I think his corner did a damn good job. Yeah, Jason, you're right. Tunde is the one that stopped the fight. The ref didn't stop that fight. Tunde is the one that stopped the fight. Tunde is the one that stopped the fight. Shout out to F Society. What's going on, fam? Tunde is the one that stopped the fight. But now I'm gonna tell you something though that you probably didn't recognize, because I thought that they should have Tunde should have let him go out on his shield. That's what I originally thought, but I was wrong. When in the 8th round, when Beterbiev got dropped, not Beterbiev, my bad. When Anthony Yarde got knocked down the first knockdown in the 8th round, he was visibly hurt and tired. He stayed on the mat all the way up until almost he got to the 10 count. He stood up. If you see the way he stood up, he turned around, turned his back to the referee, walked to the corner, and he said something to Tunde. Now, prior to that, he spit his mouthpiece out a couple of times. That's an old vet move, spit the mouthpiece out. He was tired. He spit the mouthpiece out, and he was hurt in order to try to recover. I think in the 6th round, it looked like that Anthony Yarde got his second win, and he was putting them paws on Beterbiev. But then every time he put paws on Beterbiev, and it seemed like he hurt Beterbiev instinctually came right back, pivoted him, he spent them, and he went to dropping bombs on Yarde. Like any other fighter would have wilted under that kind of pressure that Yarde was hitting Beterbiev with. Man, he messed around and put them, you know what I mean? He messed around and went to putting them paws on him, hurt him. And then Yarde spit his mouthpiece out again, I think maybe in the 7th round. In the 8th round, when he got knocked down, he turned his back to the ref, went to the corner, and he said something to Tunde. And whatever he said to Tunde, I don't know what it is. Whatever he said to Tunde, when he got dropped again in the 8th round, Tunde stood up on the in the ring, and he was waving his hand like this, and the referee stopped the fight, and then he stopped the fight, and Yarde was like, "Oh, come on, man, don't stop it," and he pointed to his corner. He said, "Look, your corner said stop the fight." That's what he did. Yeah, he was done. He didn't want no more. Cause right when he got knocked down again, he was trying to run. He didn't want no more. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Zoro from Savannah.
Vovo from Savannah.
Zoro.
Okay, you from? I can't hear your name, but you from Savannah. Talk to me.
Hey, Coach. Yeah, I talked to you the other day, and we went over the predictions. Man, Yarde, I like Yarde.
Mm-hmm.
That's what boxing should be. You just get in there and you do what you can do. And you get in there and you fight. If you win, you win. If you lose, you lose. But it's a good fight. I heard you earlier. You said you had to go back and see it again.
Mm-hmm.
That means that was a good fight. I hope we get more fights like that. Canelo better stay away from those guys at light heavyweight. He better go down back to 168, fight the winner of Beterbiev and Plant, and stay in that lane right there. Those guys look like they was hitting each other with cement blocks. And I thought Yarde was coming back. I thought Yarde was going. I was like, man, I'm rooting. I'm like up for it. I'm like, yeah, he doing this thing. But that guy Beterbiev, man, cement blocks for hands. Both of these dudes got cement blocks for hands, hitting each other.
Yeah.
These guys put on a very good show, man. That was a good moment for boxing. Maybe, I don't know who all watched it as fans, but those are the type of fights that are worth looking at right now. Those are the good fights right there. And hopefully we get that Beterbiev and Bivol fight, and they go ahead. I ain't gonna hold the line because I know plenty of people probably trying to get in. But keep doing what you're doing, Coach, man. You're doing great out here.
Hey, thank you, fam, man. Salute, my brother. Shout out to my brother, man. Savannah, Georgia in the house, man. Hey, you know what though? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was a good fight. And you know the crazy part about it, man. I was looking at. Hold on, hold on. I'm not sure, but I was looking at how much they got paid that fight. I think they got paid like, bro. They didn't really make nothing in comparison to. They didn't really make nothing in comparison to. Let me see. Bro, they made like, well, I think Beterbiev made like $500,000, $500,000, something like that. Let me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm dead serious, bro. Like, they ain't make nothing. Let me see. These dudes, I'm talking about you got these guys on YouTube arguing about A side, B side, sign contracts, my fighter make more money than your fighter. These dudes here, let me see what's up. Let's see, Beterbiev, let me see. Artur Beterbiev, Anthony Yarde payout. There you go, right there. Let me see. What was their purse? Looking it up right here. They have it right here. Wow. So it says right here, this is on National World. You know when these fighters fight, they have what they report to the actual boxing commission. You know what I mean? I don't know how it is in the UK. I really don't know how it is in the UK, but they have what they report to the actual boxing commission. You know what I mean? So I want y'all to see this. Says right here that these guys, let's see. He said how to watch the fight. He said, what is the prize money in the fight purse? He said the exact prize money for the fight has not been publicized prior to the match. However, it has been reported that Beterbiev will earn 440,000 pounds, which is $550,000 from the fight. And it says that Yarde will earn an estimate 322,000 pounds, which is the equivalent of $400,000. but the purse has not been publicly revealed so far. So my question is this: if the purses have not been publicly revealed, he said that it is being reported or public. He said it is being reported that Beterbiev will earn $550,000. My question is, reported by whom? That's my question. When I see YouTube channels that do this, oh yeah, what's going on? This your boy such and such, such and such. You know, and in this episode, we're going to talk about what's being reported. It's being reported that Terrence Crawford is doing A, B, C, and D. He's making $1 million. And if the reports are true, so I stop right there and say, okay, where's that report coming from? Well, don't worry about where it's coming from. It's just being reported. You get what I'm saying? So I question everything. I'm a stickler for language. So again, I don't know if that's what they got paid. But my point is this here. I didn't hear none of the stuff that you hear over here in America online. Broke dudes on YouTube and Twitter arguing about money that they will never make in their life, but they got a net worth. They got a net worth of 2 figures. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. But that was a good. Them dudes went in there and got it in. Them dudes went in there and got it in. They went in there and got it in last night. Again, I don't know. He said it has been reported. I don't know. Reported by whom? Let's go to Total. What is that? Total Sports Portal. Let's go to TotalSportsPortal.com. Let's go to TotalSportal.com. Let's go to Total Sportal. What they have. Okay. Here we go right here. Here it says that Artur Beterbiev is getting paid $500,000. Pay-per-view share not revealed. I don't think that fight was pay-per-view. That fight was on the Zone, right? I didn't pay pay-per-view to see it. No, that fight was on ESPN Plus. My bad. Sorry about that. I didn't play pay-per-view to see it. Maybe they sold the pay-per-view somewhere else. Told to pay out $500K. So, anyways, I guess their guarantee is $500,000, and Yarde guarantee is $350,000. He said, however, if there would be pay-per-view points for boxers, details provided here later. That fight wasn't pay-per-view. So I don't know. Or was it pay-per-view in other countries? Was this fight pay-per-view in other countries, guys? I don't know. I don't know. But either way it go, they ain't make nothing. They ain't listen, they didn't make nothing. They didn't make nothing. In comparison to a lot of these guys who do all this A-side. Roland Romero made $500,000 to get knocked out by Tank Davis. Think about that. Roland and Artur Beterbiev is a way better fighter than Roland Romero. And $500,000 ain't nothing. But that's how much you make fighting Tank Davis. You ain't making no big money fighting Tank. You'll make more than what you made in your career, but $500,000, that's what they making to fight Tank Davis. $1 million if you're lucky. That's about it. $750,000, that's about it. You get what I'm saying? So that ain't nothing. Now, someone like Artur Beterbiev, come on, man. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Hey, what does say Matthew say? He say no back end and a Fugatti.
True.
He say no back end and a Fugatti. I woke up in a new Fugatti. I remember that song about Future? I woke up in a new Fugatti. Yeah, woke up in a new Fugatti, huh? Yeah, man. Hey, what to say strategy? He say that's got to be the gate split. No, that's that guaranteed purse. That guaranteed purse, when the numbers put out there what you're guaranteed, that's their guaranteed purse. Now the gate split, I don't know if there's a gate split or not. I don't know. Because there's just certain things that we don't know. But I'm just saying, forget everything else. a guarantee. This fight here was economically feasible for the promoters. And I think the reason why it was this because it was a mandatory fight. This fight was economically feasible for the promoters. They was able to put on a big fight without paying the fighters a lot of money. Think about that. What did you say? You said, I will fight Wilder for $500K, coach. All guaranteed, though. Yeah, it got to be guaranteed. It got to be guaranteed. I ain't fighting for no back end money. You can have back end. I don't want back end. You can have the back end. A lot of these dudes don't know what back end is anyway. I take the guarantee. You'll be a fool to take back end in 2023. You'll be a fool. What did you say? You say Rolly looked silly in that fight too. Ran right into a doggone left hook. Walked right into it. And what did you say? Real talk. You say I'm a heavyweight size. I'll fight Wilder for $500K. Hey man, you know anybody can get it for $500K. Just throw the towel in. Hey, look here. Let me tell you something. I already told you, boy. I will fight any professional fighter. Canelo, let me tell you something, boy. If I can get Canelo in the ring, boy, Lord, boy, if I can get Canelo, because you know, Big Nello. Hey, we need 56 more likes. We need 46 more likes. And you know, Big Nello, boy, you know you're gonna get. It's two fighters you're gonna make a boatload of money to fight. Canelo Alvarez and Anthony Joshua. Boy, let me tell you something. Boy, I would get in the ring with any one of those fighters. The only thing we're gonna be working on in the gym is this. Or this. Or this. This is what we're going to be working on in the gym. Do you know what this is? If you are a trainer and I'm getting ready to fight Saul Canelo Alvarez, guess what? We don't need to do no pad work. We ain't got to do no punching bag. We ain't got to work on the mids. We ain't got to do none of that, right? The only thing we need to be working on is this. That's it. If you are a trainer and we get ready to fight Canelo, all the thing you need to be worried about is throwing the towel in.
True.
Oh, we throwing the towel in. That's the only thing we working on. Throwing all that, fighting on the back foot, setting trap counters. You got to know how to slip the jab. Now, we do got to work on some defensive maneuvers. And guess what? The only thing we're going to be working on is running, grabbing, holding, and throwing the towel in.
True.
Facts. That's what isn't that what they like to say? Facts. The only thing we working on is running, grabbing, holding, and throwing the towel in.
True.
That's it. That's all we need to work on right there. All that trying to, well, we got to come up. We got to look at fight film and, you know, how we gonna break this fight down. Ain't nothing to look at. The only thing I'm gonna be studying, Usain Bolt. We're gonna be studying some wrestling maneuvers. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, you know, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, you know, the Big Show, The Rock, Stone Cold. We're gonna be studying Usain Bolt. We're going to be studying track and field. We're going to be studying jiu-jitsu, wrestling maneuvers, grappling moves. We're going to be studying, and my cornerman going to be working on getting your arm strong enough to throw that towel in.
True.
That's what it's going to be right there. I'm just letting you know. It is what it is. I'm telling y'all the real. We running, and if he get too close, we grabbing and holding on for dear life. And if he hit me with a clean shot, I'll go down, throw the towel in. Simple as that. Facts. And shit, they don't need me getting motherfucking killed for what? Don't make no damn sense. He said, my game plan is to tackle until they deduct points so I can quit before the second. I ain't got nothing to prove. He said that time I was oh man, you got, you know, I ain't got nothing to prove. Nigga, run. Nigga, we doing some running and ducking, grabbing and holding. Hey, I might swing on the referee and get disqualified. Just fucking around. Hey, Canelo hit me, I'm gonna hit the referee. Just swing on him for no reason at all. Bap! Catch him with a left cross right quick. Bam! Catch him with a left cross. Hey, what did it say, Pass for Beauty? You say 7-96. Were you looking through the magnifying glasses extended out in front of you? Oh, you talking about that dude who fought on the undercard of Beterbiev and Beterbiev and Yarde. Yeah, they had a dude that was 7-96. Oh, now I'll fight him. Oh, yeah. 7-96? Yeah. Now, but he a heavyweight, though. He too big for me. He a heavyweight. Yeah, he too big for me. He too big. He'll probably beat me. Shit, he a heavyweight. But you know what we gotta do? We gotta find somebody. We gotta find somebody in my weight class. I get in there with Big Nello for a meal. I get in there with Big Nello. I get in there with Nello for about a meal. I get in there with Nello. Absolutely. Running, grabbing, holding, and throwing the towel in. That's what we doing. Hey, what did JT say? He say 7-96. Y'all can't call up a pro. Hey, that dude, bro, how is he getting a job? Like, where did Frank Warren find him at? Bro, I've never seen nothing like that before in my life, bro. How do you find a professional boxer that has a record of 7-96? He has 7 wins, 96 losses. Bro, make that make sense.
True.
Shout out to Adam Maddox. He say, be sure to study Ric Flair, not Blair Flair. Just saying. Oh yeah, I ain't worried about no Blair to Flair. Blair to Flair ain't no. Yeah, Blair to Flair ain't nobody. I ain't worried about him. I'm studying grappling moves. Hey, what it say? He say, study spitting out that mouthpiece, coach. Oh yeah, we got that on lock. Pound for pound, I'm the best. Pound for pound, I'm the best in the game when it comes to spitting out the mouthpiece. Pound for pound, there's nobody better. No one can do it better. No one can do it better. I can promise you that. Spitting out the mouthpiece, grabbing and holding. They gonna have to catch me too. Hey, you know how you show dudes on the back foot? You know how they show dudes on the back? Yeah, he on the back foot. Shh, nigga, please. I'm just gonna be all out, just sprinting. You know. Hey, you know how what was the fight that what's the name had? Ringendow had? Well, he was just in there running. Remember that last fight Ringendow had? He was just in there running. Like, bro, that wasn't even fighting on the back foot. That was just tracking the field. Like, you got to catch me. Yeah, you got to catch me, bro. You got to catch me. And then, of course, when I get tired, it's time to, bro, what you say? You say 7-96 is my cousin math teacher. Yeah, that dude there, and he went 6 rounds. I've never seen a fighter before in my life have a 7-96 record. He's now 7-97. He's now 7-97. I've never seen anything like that. Like, who was the matchmaker that found him? I'm finna tell you something y'all didn't realize. Y'all check this out. Hold on. Hey, we need 39 more likes. I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all didn't realize. Do you know when they announced that dude, they did not say his record? But when they announced the other guy, they said the other guy was 3-0. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, real quick, it's me calling again. That fight was pay-per-view in the UK only, just like last week when who was the damn fight last week? Liam, when he knocked out Chris Eubank Jr.
Yeah.
That was pay-per-view on Sky Sports and some bullshit like that.
Okay.
So I think it's Sky Sports over there. But that's all right, Coach.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so okay.
So
hey, thank you for letting me know, Cor.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Hey, okay, so all right, so if they you know, maybe you know, so they probably got a percentage of the pay-per-view. They probably got a percentage of the pay-per-view. Even though if that fight was on pay-per-view overseas somewhere, they probably got a percentage of the pay-per-view. Yeah, but listen, check this out. Imagine, like, when you a matchmaker, oh, this is the finest of the cherries. Oh, boy, we got us a cherry, boy. We got a good one for you, boy. I got a prospect. He 3-0. You guaranteed to be 4-0 when this fight is over with. I got a 6-rounder for you, and you're going to fight a guy. He's 7-96. He has a 7-96 record, and I think he only had 1 KO. My question is this: where did Frank Warren find this guy at? Where did he find this guy at? How is he, like, how much is he getting paid? What they paying him? What they paying him a picture? They paying him a picture of Shandy? No, we're gonna give you a Shandy. We're gonna give you a picture of Shandy, man. We're gonna give you a keg. Like, well, how is he getting paid? Is he getting paid a keg, or, bro, this ain't even, like, this is beyond Amazon delivery driver. This is beyond Walmart warehouse worker. This is beyond this is, you know what? No, it's not. This is a Pizza Hut delivery driver. This is an Uber driver. Like, bro, let me tell you something. And this is what I be telling you guys. Like, when you be looking at some of these dudes' records, and y'all be like, yeah, man, he 30-0, 75 knockouts. He a knockout artist. But if he got a resume full of dudes who got more losses than wins, if he got a resume full of dudes that's 7-97, 6-45, 12-86, 21-38. Like, you gotta really look at these dudes' resumes. Like, you can't sit back. Yeah, he got 30 knockouts. You know what I do? He got 30 knockouts. Okay, who has he fought? Who has he knocked out? And then when I look at the dudes who he knocked out, I look at what their record is and who they fought. I see, this man ain't fought nobody. As soon as he get in the ring, if he get in the ring with this dude style all wrong for him. Shout out to Ali Maddox. What did they say for me? Say, Coach, they found him in the PBC chat room. Hey, listen, I don't know where they found him at. But let me tell you something. My thing is this. Like, what, bro, check this out. I don't even know what to say. Like, how is this guy still allowed to fight? And I wonder what his fight purse is. What, as a matter of fact, let's pull this. Hey, what was his name? Anybody know his name? Let's pull this box break up. What that dude name was? The dude that was 7-96. Anybody know what his name is? Anybody know what his name is? Anybody? Hey, Major Key say, but he beat J-Rock. His name was Sharp. Sharp what, though? What was his first name? Hey, what did it say? He said, that's strategy say, that's Frank Warren's in-law coach. Yeah. Hey. Well, bro, you got 97 losses. This dude don't had 104 fights. He had 100. Oh, Shannon, no, not Shannon Sharp. He had 104 fights. As a matter of fact, let's look at the undercard. What was that dude named last night? I want to pull him up on BoxRec. Oh, Daryl Sharp. Okay, Daryl Sharp. Let's look this dude up. Daryl Sharp. But this don't make no sense. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that's the kind of cherry I'm looking for too, boy. Boy, I'll fight him in a heartbeat, boy. Oh, he from the UK. Man, come on, man. Y'all look at this dude right here, man. This dude right here, he had 105 bouts. Oh, he got a draw too. Man, bro, this is beyond tomato can. This is a tomato can's tomato can. This is who the tomato cans go to when they want to get a victory. He been boxing since 2015. This dude been boxing for 8 years. His boxing debut started October the 31st, 2015. So in the end of October of this year would be 8 years this guy has been boxing. And in 8 years, he's had 105 fights in 8 years? No, man. What in the heezy? And he lost all his fights, most on points. Okay, this one dude knocked him out, stopped him with a TKO. This is ridiculous. No. Oh, no. No, he won this fight. Oh, he beat one dude. with a TKO stoppage in the 3rd round. This is now they talking about Eurobomb. Boy, this right here, boy, this is UK's finest right here. He beat this guy on points. Okay, he beat that guy on points. Boy, I don't even know, boy. Lord have mercy. Man, this man, come on, man. This dude, okay, he won 2 fights back-to-back right here in 2017. He beat this dude on points. He went 10 rounds with this guy, Ben Davies. He beat a dude named Ben Davies that was 9-3. He beat a dude named Ben Davies. He beat him on points in a 10-rounder. Man, Lord have mercy. Boy, hush. Bro, where they found this dude at? We know he from, we know he from the UK. Hold on, what city he from? Where anybody know where this city at? Oh, he from Manchester. Oh, he was born in Manchester. Okay, so he was born in Manchester. And he resides in Middleton, Lancashire, in the UK. He was born in Manchester, Lancashire. Okay. Man, boy, hush. Hey, boy, that's the kind of competition I need right there, boy. I get about 30 of them, put them on my resume. Nigga, I'm 30-0. Boy, you better ask somebody about me. I'm 30-0. Boy, I got a 30-0 record. I can pull all my belts out, let everybody know I'm undisputed. You know what I mean? They don't know I ain't fought nobody.
True.
This man went on a 25-fight losing streak. Man, listen here, man. This is cherry. Like, I don't even know. This ain't even a cherry. This is a strawberry. This is a warm chocolate-covered strawberry. Boy, I got something better than a cherry, boy. What's that? A warm chocolate-covered strawberry. You got me a warm chocolate-covered strawberry? Yeah, I got you a warm chocolate-covered strawberry. Boy, this here, boy, you guarantee. Listen, all you got to do is just show up in the ring. That's an automatic victory. You ain't really got to throw no punches. Just show up in the ring. Shout out to Alan Maddox.
True.
He said he's sparring. He said he's sparring partner of YouTube fighter Charlie Z. Man. Bruh, like, come on, man. This man went on a 35, 40. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He went on a 14-fight losing streak. As a matter of fact, let's go all the way to the bottom. Let's go all the way to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom. Let's do it like this. Bro, like, where did Frank Warren find him? Okay, he lost his first fight, won his second fight. Lost his third fight, won his fourth fight. Then he went on a, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Went on a 7-fight losing streak. Then he won 2 back-to-back. 2-piece down the pipe. And then he went on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. This man went on did he win this fight? This man went on a 40-fight losing streak? Oh, this was a draw? This one here was a draw. We went on a 40-fight losing streak, got a draw right here, I think. And then he went on a 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. He went on a 40-fight losing streak, got a draw. Then he went on a 28-fight losing streak before he got another victory. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Then he went on another 14-fight losing streak. He went on a 40-fight losing streak. 40, 28, 14. Man, bro. Say, you know what, man? Frank Ward need to be arrested for this, man. Him and Bob Arum should go to jail for this here, man. Man, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Boy, come on, man. Bruh. I'm at a loss of words. Hey, man, Zakisi, don't be insulting that man's work ethic. He's an aspiring future journeyman. Hey, you know what? Hey, Major Key, I wonder how much is he getting paid? They can't be paying him much, nothing. Probably, you know what? They can't be paying to do much, nothing. They probably, you know. Now, one thing I will say, he is active.
True.
I'll say that. He is an active fighter. He has a lot of experience. So if I were to say anything good about him, he's very active, and he has a lot of experience. Shout out to Jose. What to say, fam? You say heard that's Munguia next opponent. Hey, you know what? Hey, he might be Munguia next opponent either. He might be Munguia next opponent. All jokes aside, I might be. Hey, that ain't too far-fetched now. Listen, he's an active fighter, and he has a lot of experience. Hey, bruh. Hey, Halim, he over there in the UK with y'all. How much you think he getting paid for a fight? Hey, Schoolo, what you say? You say he's getting paid $2 and a pork chop bone. Boy, this man getting a whole head. Hey, listen, he getting paid a whole head cheese sandwich. Bro, hey, you know what? This is a classic Bernie Mac moment.
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey, bro, how much you getting paid? Hey, listen, man, listen. Hey, listen, Frank Bob. I know I'm 7-96, man, but I was just trying to wonder when y'all gonna pay me. You know, who you think he with? Who you think he with? DJ Quick? No, who you think he with? Sugar Ray Robinson? Marvin Hagler? Oh, you must be Salvador Sanchez. What his name is? What the dude name is? Let me see. See what the dude name. Daryl, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that said yo 7-97 behind, do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck, don't say nothing, don't speak to me, don't look at me. Daryl, let me tell you something. Boy, if I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Oh, now walk it off. Bro, he ain't no cash cow. He ain't the A side. He can't negotiate nothing. He have to get what they, look, he had to get what they give him. Now just imagine, and you know what, though, check this out. He probably got more of a guarantee than Terrence Crawford.
True.
Hey, just imagine that. Imagine he got more of a guarantee. He probably got more of a guarantee than Terrence Crawford. You know Frank Warren them gave him a guarantee. Look here, kid, we got a guarantee for you. We gonna give a guarantee. Shit, Terrence Crawford went to the PBC. They gave him a guarantee of 0. Nothing. You don't get nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You're gonna get 35% of the back end or whatever we tell you that the fight made. Bro, I bet this dude got a bigger guarantee than Terrence Crawford.
True.
World-class fighter, 3-division world champion, 2-time Ring Magazine Fighter of the Year, 1-time Fighter of the Year, pound for pound, going to the Hall of Fame. Can't get no guarantee from Wakanda. He went to Wakanda, can't get a guarantee from Wakanda. But this dude, Daryl Sharp, 7-97. He done had 105 fights. I'm pretty sure he got a guarantee last night.
True.
Pretty sure. I ain't saying it was probably a big guarantee, but I'm pretty sure he got more than $0 up front. I'm pretty sure he got more than 0. Just imagine that. Hey, Ray he say, facts. He said that $5,000 bag going crazy. Bro, I'm just saying, B. I'm just saying. Hey, Jit, Jit Stanfield. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is this. I'm pretty sure. Matter of fact, what was his? Let's see. Can we look up his fight purse? Let's see. Can we look up his fight purse? Let's see what his purse was. Let's see what his name is. Daryl Sharp. Let's see. Can we look up Daryl Sharp's fight purse? Let's see. Sharp. And who did he fight? Matter of fact, who did he fight? Hold on. Let's get that together. He fought Malik. Hold on. Was that last night? Who he fought last night? No, he had a fight in March. Dang, they don't even have his fight on here. He fought a dude named Tommy Fletcher. They don't even have the dude fight he had on here last night. They haven't updated it yet. They haven't updated it. Oh, he was fighting a dude by the name of, did he fight Kareem? Did he fight a dude named Malik Kareem last night? Nah, he didn't fight Malik Kareem. Nah. Who did he fight last night? I want to look up his fight purse. Oh, he fought Tommy Fletcher? Who he fought last night? He said, what he said, what is a crossfade? He said, pocket watch.
True.
Hey, you already know. I just want to find out what the man made last night. That's all, man. I ain't trying to pocket watch, but I'm just trying to gauge. Oh, he fought Tommy Fletcher last night. Okay, let's look that up. So we got Daryl Sharp. Let's see. He fought Tommy Fletcher. Man, they got more of a guarantee. See, y'all talking to see the white man paying.
True.
The white man paying. Remember? Went to the brother man. The brother man say, we ain't got no money for you. You ain't gonna get no guarantee. You just gonna fight for free and let everybody know how bad you want to fight. You know what I mean? If this dude can get a guaranteed purse, surely Crawford can get one. Let's go. Tommy Fletcher versus Daryl. Hold on. Tommy Fletcher versus Daryl Sharp. Hey, y'all. Let's see what the purse is. I want to see. Oh, y'all gotta tell me what the purse is, boy. Ooh, tell me what that purse is. Please tell me what the purse is. Boy, I'm over here pocket watching right now. I normally don't do this. Hey, Jamie. I normally don't do this now, but I'm trying to find out what this dude market value is because I'm thinking about setting him up. I got a fight. I got some fighters. I'm trying to match make them and set them up, and I need to know what his value is on the market. So that's all I'm doing. So really, I ain't really pocket watching. I'm just doing my research. I ain't really pocket watching. I'm just doing my research so I can gauge what his market value is. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to gauge what his market value is. Hold on, let me see what's up. All right, that ain't telling me nothing. What is his doggone? Well, I wonder how much he got paid. Well, what the hell? I wonder what to do. Tommy Fletcher versus Daryl Sharp. The odds. We ain't talking about the betting odds. Tommy Fletcher versus Daryl Sharp. You know what? They probably even got it. They probably even have that in here, man. Let me see. The betting odds. What? Muhammad Ali, Ray Leonard. Why they got Muhammad Ali, Ray Leonard on it? Let's see. Betting odds. Let's see what's up. How to bet. They don't, you know what? They ain't got no information. This dude so much of a nobody, they don't have nothing out there on him, man. Tommy Fletcher, it ain't no information out there on this dude here, man. Lord have mercy. Boy, this don't make no sense. They don't have nothing on here for this dude. Yeah, I guess we won't know, dog. I guess we won't know. We won't know what he made. I'm trying to gauge his market value because I think I might have a fight for him. You know, got a couple of, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to overpay him, you know? I don't want to overpay the guy. I don't want to overpay him, so I'm trying to figure out what it is. He say Frank paid him in Skittles and Guinness. Man, this dude here, man. Hey, Jason, I'm trying to find out what he made because I'm looking to bring him to the States. I got a fight. I'm you know, he got a lot of experience, so I got a fight I'm looking to put him up with, but I don't want to overpay him. Hey, I don't want to overpay him, so I'm trying to figure out, you know, I'm trying to figure out what he got paid. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamie. He say, Coach, you breaking the commandments. Commandment number 4. Hey, I'm trying to figure out what he got paid so I can, you know what I mean? Like what you say, Kev say hibbity don't do back end. Hey, nah. Hey, this'll be, hey, what you say, Goozy say, he say £9.99 into the zone subscription. Hey, what you say? You say they weren't on the original card. He say, they filled in, Coach. Yeah, but you know what, Major Key? I'm still trying to figure out what he got paid. I'm still trying to figure out what he got paid. I think Hibbity can take him. You know what I mean? I'm paying Hibbity in carrots, so Hibbity don't want nothing but carrots. So Hibbity straight. But I'm trying to figure out, Major Key, I'm trying to figure out, I want to bring him over here to the States. I got to fight for him. I got to fight for him right here in Florida. Oh, pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, for the knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at the nigga for knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want a hold of smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got your back up, nigga. I got your back up. Nigga, watch that check left hook, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Every time I see that video, boy, I say, boy, they ain't even playing with it. Boy, he got his head back, chin in the air, went up under him, knocked him down. He got back up. Boy. Hey, that fight right. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I pay pay-per-view to see that fight right there. That pay-per-view right there. Hey, that about a $5 pay-per-view. I pay $5 for that pay-per-view all day. Every time I see that video, boy, I be like, hey, boy, they letting them paws go. They ain't even playing with it, boy. They choking them right now, boy. They ain't even, boy. But that's nonstop action right there. Nonstop action. And what they say? Oh, you know what? I'm tripping. Yeah, he fought Tommy Fletcher. It's right here in my face, dog. He fought Tommy Fletcher. Oh, guess what? He got another fight coming up. Bruh. Hey, check this out. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all ain't gonna believe this here. Check this out. This man got a fight scheduled already on March the 18th. I didn't even see this. Y'all check this out. This dude right here, 7-97 with 1 draw, right? He got a fight. Let's see. All 5'9". He's all 5'9". I think he's a heavyweight. He's a heavyweight, right? I think he's a heavyweight. Anyway, he lost last night. He lost last night. Unanimous decision. All 6 rounds. Check this out. Don't you know he got a fight set up already? He fighting a dude that's 2-0. Another 6-rounder in March. How does this dude keep getting fights? How does this dude keep getting fights, man? Call him, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Kate Moliere, 504.
Hold on, who's this? Sorry about that. Hold on, let me see what's up.
504. Calling from.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, Kate Moody, hold on. I thought you was a telemarketer. I had to take you off the show. I know this sound like a goddamn telemarketer. Let me go ahead and get this on. Hey, I thought you was a telemarketer. I said, let me give it. Hey, you calling for Fort Worth? I had to took you off the air right quick. I thought you was a telemarketer. Hey, you got that telemarketer voice. Hold on, let me put you on the show. Hey, sorry about that, y'all. I thought that was a telemarketer. Hey, go ahead. Say sorry about that.
Coach, I'm just calling in to tell you, did you look at the box rec for Sharp? He fought 16 times last year. In 2022, he fought 16 fights.
He fought 16 times? No, I didn't see that.
Look on his box rec for 2022. He fought 16 fights last year.
Man, I'm looking at it now. Hold on, let me see. 20, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This man don't fought 16 times for real. Oh, hell
so, Coach,
no.
Even if he making like $4,000 or $5,000 a pop, he making a few dollars.
Hey, listen, he don't fought 16 times in 2022. Hey,
I was so weak.
In this January, he don't have one fight in January already. He got another fight
And got another one scheduled.
set up for March. Man, this man.
All right, Coach, that's all I was calling to point out to you. Y'all messing with Purdy, but Purdy out there getting the bag.
I'm sorry, sis. All right, sis, thank you for calling. The Fort Worth Chess is in the house. Hey, look here. Hey, David he say, Coach, he has to make a living. I'm just saying, hey, Ray, hey, hold on. Hey, you make a man. You know what? If he getting like 3,000, let's say he in the UK, he getting like 3,000 pounds per fight. Shoot, if he getting like, let's say he getting like 2,000 or 3,000 pounds per fight. Let's say if he getting 3,000 pounds. I don't even know if they paying him that. He might be getting paid like 1,500 pounds a fight, right? Because he is a veteran. He is a veteran. He might be getting paid like 1,500 pounds a fight. He had 16 fights last year. He had 16 fights last year. Let's see where he at. He had 16 fights last year. Hold on. Boy, this right here, boy. Hey, we pocket watching right now. 1,500 pounds. We just times 16. Hold on. 1,500 pounds times 16. Oh, okay. He made 24,000 pounds last year. Hey, he made 24,000 pounds. Oh, let's just say he getting paid 1,500 pounds a fight. And he fought 16 times last year. That's 24,000 pounds. Can you make a living off of that in the UK? Hey, what did it say? He say it's in everything. He say look up Vice News. He's basically, hey, listen, check this out. Where is he? Hey, what you say, Edward say? He said, I told you. I'm gonna butt me a jackrabbit. He say, let him flex. Hey, look here, man. Yeah, I think I got Hippity. I'm rubbing my hands like the Birdman right now. I think I done found Hippity's next opponent. You know what I mean? What you say? You say, what a fight last night, Beterbiev and Yarde, hats off to both. Yeah, that was a good fight, Jack. For real. Hold on. That was a good fight, Jack. What is this? Oh, this the dude who Kid Austin fought last night. He face got beat up pretty good last night, boy. Okay. I hope Rick ain't trying to sign him. Yeah, I'm looking at the dude Kid Austin beat up last night. Hey, you know what? So I say this. 24,000 pounds. I guess it depends on where he's living at. I'm just saying he can't be getting. I don't think he getting paid more than that. Shout out to Alan Maddox.
Hey, okay.
He said respect to him, coach. He's active and a throwback fighter. Yeah, he active in the throwback fighter. That man fought 16 times last year. He's fighting more fights than your favorite fighter. He's fighting more fights than your favorite fighter. He's more active. Hell, he's more active than Canelo. Well, we know Crawford and Smith and them hardly fight, so they fight like once a year. But he more active than. Hey, he more active. Who the most active fighter in boxing right now? You know what? I don't think nobody more active than this dude right here. This dude here more active than anybody. He's active and he is he's active and he has experience. I give him that. That's about the only thing I can give him. What'd he say? He said that dude lives in the gym. Bro, who is training this dude? Imagine if you were a trainer for this guy. You get what I'm saying? Imagine you're a trainer for this guy. Bro, you know what? They need to make a movie about him. I'm putting it out there right now. They need to make a movie about this guy named Daryl Sharp. 7-9. Bro, that's a story within itself. I watched that movie. The fighter who had 7 wins, 97 losses. That right there, that's a movie. You know what I mean? If he walk in the ring and the crowd You know what I mean? He walk in the ring, the crowd will probably just root for him just off sheer, you know. He fighting all the he fighting all the newcomers. Like this guy 1-0, this dude 3-0. He fought another dude 27-3. He fought another dude 2-0. He fought another guy 4-0, 9-0, 1-0, 6-0, 4-0, 8-0. He fought another dude. He lost to a dude that made his debut. He lost to a dude that just made his debut. He fought a dude that's 5-0. Another dude lost his one that came in on his debut. He lost to a dude that's 1-0. He losing to dude, this dude 2-0. Another dude made his debut named Kyle Davies. He lost to another dude that was 0-1. Oh, he beat a dude that was 0. He beat a dude that was 0-0. He gave him his first loss. He beat that dude. No, he beat a dude that was 0-1. He lost to another dude that was 10-0, 9-1, 15-1, 2-0. Man, this man, God damn. Oh, boy, Lord have mercy. Man, I ain't never seen nothing like this, bro. I'm at a loss for words. I'm really at a loss for words. You know what they need to do? They need we need to see what this dude getting paid. We need to see what this dude getting paid, because I wonder they can't be paying him nothing. They can't be paying him nothing. Hey, Stanfield, you get what I'm saying, though? They can't be paying him nothing, bro. Gotta be 1,500 pounds. Look, we're gonna give 1,000 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, you know, he probably got a full-time job too. He probably got a full-time job too. More than likely, he got a full-time job. More than likely, he got a full-time job. I'm pretty sure he do. Hey, what did you say to Martin? You say, Coach, the most impressive thing about Sharp is only 3 KOs and 97 losses. Yeah, he only been knocked out 3 times. That is true now. He been knocked out 3 times. I seen that. I saw that. Hey, shout out to Ali Maddox. He said he's the definition of don't give up. Get your dream. Man, he said don't give up your dream. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. I don't, they not paying that dude no 5. I seriously doubt that, bro. Hey, Jamie, you get what I'm saying? They not paying that dude no lot of money. I say about 1,500 pounds, You know what I mean? 1,500 pounds, whole head cheese sandwich on the back end, whole head cheese sandwich on the back end, you get what I'm saying? I don't know what they what they paid. Oh, Lord, boy, they need to make a movie on that dude right there, bro. Like I'll watch that movie. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Danny Glover from the UK, London.
Hey, Danny Glover from the UK. Talk to me, fam. London in the house.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to give you a bit of insight onto this journeyman thing, because it seems you guys are confused out there. So what is that guy, Darryl Sharp, he's what we call a professional journeyman. So they normally get paid more than the prospect. So the prospect, what it is, they have to sell tickets, because for what they sell, the money goes to paying for the journeyman's purse, then their purse. So that's why they end up normally less with the journeyman. So that Darryl Sharp guy, he gets probably paid he gets about £750 to £1,000 per round. So he'll be leaving at the end of the night with if he's doing a 4-rounder, he'll leave with £4,000 or £5,000. But last night he did a 6-rounder, so he'll get £6,000.
What? Hey, so he got about 6,000 pounds, huh? Hey,
yeah, for last night, yeah.
Hey, he fought. He had 16 fights last year too. So some 4-rounders, 6-rounders. It was a combination of 6 and 4. You know what I mean? Okay, shit. He getting paid then. He making a nice little grip, huh? He doing pretty well.
Yeah, and this is why they don't like to get stopped. They get mad if they get stopped, because you get put on a 30-day suspension. So they're looking at. That's why you see he's already scheduled to fight again on BoxRec. So if he got stopped last night, he loses that work and potentially some other work in between. So they practice in the gym how to survive, how to get through rounds, and build up their whole toughness and punch resistance, because they're not trying to get stopped, because they need that work throughout the year.
Oh man, damn! Hey man, I'm so glad you called and clarified this, man. You just educated me on something. I didn't even know that. So he's a professional journeyman.
Yes. For instance, look up a guy named Peter Buckley right now. He's like the British legend of legends for journeyman. Look at his record. He's been in with everybody. Look, Peter Buckley.
I'm looking about right now. Peter Buckley. Okay. Oh, they call it. Do they call him the professor? Oh no!
Now look at that.
This dude 32 and listen, this dude 32 and 256 losses and 12 draws. Oh man. No, man.
Yeah. So these journeymen, these journeymen can beat up most of the prospects, but they get paid to take them round and give them rounds of experience.
Oh man, thank you so much for calling, bro. I didn't even know. Damn, I didn't even know that.
No problem.
Oh, so they can beat the prospects. So they getting paid to take a dive.
Well, not even diving, because you can see they're not getting stopped. They're getting paid to take them round, give them some rounds, and just get them out on a show.
Oh my God, this dude here. Oh, all these consecutive losses this dude had. Oh my Lord. Oh, this though. They got 3 pages. They got 3 pages.
Yeah, half of them he could have won, because also, say for instance, a prospect was due to fight on a card and their opponent gets injured or pulled out last minute. You call this guy up, you pay for his travel expenses and whatnot, and you know you got to pay his purse and stuff. And he says, "I'm ready. I'm a phone call away."
Casino, God damn. Hey, Daddy Glover, thank you for calling, fam. Hey, thank you so much, brother, for educating me on this. Boy, this is a good one here, boy.
No problem.
Hey, boy, I ain't never seen no shit. This dude, hey. Damn, so they have, hey, so you can make a good living doing that, huh? Okay, so all he got to do is run. We gonna run for 12 rounds. We gonna run for 4 rounds. Run for 6 rounds, throw a jab or 2 every now and again, throw a jab or 2 every now and then, land the body shot every now and then run some more. And we don't fight nothing but prospects. Dang, this dude, now he beat, this dude was 21 and 68. Oh my Lord. Damn, I didn't know that. Bro, I didn't even know that. Y'all see that? Well, hey, boy, you can make a living. Oh my God. This dude, hey, shout out to Alan Meadows. He say, Coach, that Sharp owes someone for a lot of Nick sacks. Man, boy, I ain't never seen nothing like this here, boy. Well, only on this show we get it exclusive information like that. Hey, shout out to X Strategy. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Hog Head Cheese Promotion Saturday, June 17th. Kerry versus Daryl to make this man. He called him Daryl to make this man. He said, tune in, get your tune up. Boy, oh my, no, man. Hey, you know what? Shoot. Man, they getting a whole lot of, boy, oh my Lord. But you can make a living doing that? I want to do that. I want to do that. Have somebody like that over here in the States. They have to. But hey, boy, that's a confidence booster. This dude, hey, y'all see this? This dude have 256 losses. His debut was 1989, and he retired 2008. So he retired 2008, 15 years ago. He retired 15 years ago. He's from Birmingham, West Midlands, UK. This dude is 32 wins, 256 losses, 12 draws. Now, this the kicker. Out of the 32 wins, he only been knocked out 8 times. And out of the 32 wins, he only have 8 KOs. And out of the 256 losses, he's only been knocked out 10 times. He's only been knocked out 10 times. Yeah. But hey, you know what, bro? All my years of watching boxing, that's my first time ever. That's my first time ever hearing that, bro. Listen, I learned a lot today. This dude don't have 300 fights. He got a 2.67% knockout ratio. Lord have mercy. Damn, boy, he said they make more than the pro. Hey, that's a good living then, huh? He said, Coach, imagine being a prospect, going the distance with one of these guys, knowing they could have beat you. Hey, just imagine. Hey, Jitterbug, check this out, Jitterbug. Now you know, I really could have put them paws on you last night. Only reason I ain't do it because I was brought in here to just make sure you get you some rounds. But you do know I could have put them paws on you if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to, I could have put them paws on you. But I'm just letting you know now. You really ain't as good as you think you is. I really could have put them paws on you, but they call me the specialist. I specialize in making you feel like giving you confidence boosters.
True.
Hey, tomorrow you hit the nail right on the head, boy. You fighting this dude, you jumping all on the ropes, talking about some Adrian, screaming, yelling, you jumping on the ropes like you did something hellified. And the tomato can that you fought, he really could have beat you, but he was brought in specifically just to make sure you get you some rounds.
True.
Well, I don't know what to say. And this is what I be telling you dudes. Man, you can't be looking at these dudes' records. Yeah, he 30-0, 75 knockouts. I'm like, yeah, but who is he knocked out? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, who you fight matters. Who did he knock out? Hey, what did they say, the boxing scientist? He say that's what Karen did with Boots. Just give him some rounds. Hey, you know what? You hit the nail right on the head.
True.
You hit the nail right on the head, fam. That's exactly what Karen did to Boots. Just ran around the ring. He said, what you say? He said, what you say? Shout out to Fight Fan Live.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy, them 5 pounds.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that, bro.
Boy.
He said, yes, that's me, Danny Glover. Oh, yeah, who called into the show? By the way, he said, yes, Peter Buckley went with Naseem Hamed twice back in the day. Oh, he fought Haseem Hamed twice? What the? Hey, this dude don't fought everybody. Hey, Fight Fan Live. Hey, Fight Fan TV Live. Hey, listen, this dude don't fought everybody. God damn, what is the real Lord have mercy? I gotta write that down. Hey, he's a professional. He's a professional journeyman, huh? Professional journeyman. Okay, professional journeyman. All right, I'm gonna look that up, bro. Boy, you just educated me on this here, bro. I ain't never heard of this before. Hey, boy, you learn something. Hey, you learn something new every day, boy. You learn something new every day. A professional journeyman, huh? Shit. So I can, you know what I can do? I can take my fighters, pad their record up right quick. We're gonna pad your record up. Don't worry about it, baby. I'm finna get you the big money fight. When I finish with you, you're gonna be 40-0 when I finish with you. And then with me, me being able to run my mouth while I run it, I'm gonna go ahead and hype it up, let everybody know who you is. We're gonna show you shadow boxing, hitting the punching bag. We're gonna have you knocking dudes out left and right. We're gonna have highlights of your knockouts. You know what I mean? Get you up there in the rankings. I'm gonna break Mauricio Suleiman off a couple of dollars. Holla at Golden, holla at De La Hoya, holla at Oscar, holla at Al Heyman, holla at I'm gonna go talk to what my main man name? Frank Warren. Go talk to Eddie Hearn. Say, look here, man, I got a fighter right here, man. He 40-0. He 40-0 right now. So I'm gonna tell you something. This is what they look at when they study fights. When they do matchups, let's say I'm gonna give you a perfect example before we go. I saw Antonio Tarver Jr. fight a guy. Antonio Tarver Jr. was 12-0. I think he's 13-0 now, something like that. He was like 12-0 with 11 knockouts, something of that sort, right? He fought a guy that was like 13-0 with 12 knockouts or 13 knockouts, something of that sort. But when they did the scouting report on him, they noticed that he was knocking dudes out within the first 4 rounds. And so the scouting report was, okay, Antonio Tarver got knockouts too, but this is a 10-round fight. And we can get this guy past the 4th round, we can really start getting to work on him because he's not used to going the distance. So as the dude was doing good, putting pressure on Antonio Tarver Jr., all he had to do was just survive a lot, and he was fighting. Antonio Tarver Jr. was fighting good. He got hurt a couple of times, it seemed like, but he weathered the storm, and he was moving around a lot. And this dude was a big guy, but he started getting tired as the round went around. So by the 6th round, Antonio Tarver Jr. was putting them hands on him. Bap, bap. 7th round, he was touching him a little bit more. The 8th round, he stopped him.
True.
But it got tired because he's used to fighting 4-rounders. He used to knocking these other dudes out. In 4 rounds, he never went past 4 rounds before. So these matchmakers, they say, yeah, this dude got a lot of knockouts, but he match up good with you because you're a boxer puncher. He's a puncher. He's not even a puncher boxer. He's just a puncher. So if you can take him past 4 rounds, he gonna start to get tired. Then you can put your hands, you can start throwing them combinations, put your hands together a little bit more, then you can get him out of there. 8th round came, he got him out of there.
True.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Shout out to Ali Maddox. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what to say, man? What'd you say, Alan? You say, Coach, from now on, we gotta refer to these British journeymen as phone booth Freddies. He say call them 5 minutes before the fight. 5 minutes before the fight starts, they'll be right there. Hey, hey, but you get what I'm saying though? I was like, yeah, that's what you gotta do. When they scout, like that's what I do, right? I said, this dude got 200 knockouts. But what I noticed, everybody he knocked out was in the first 3 rounds, first 4 rounds. So what we gonna do, I'm gonna match you up with him. But he a knockout artist. Yeah, he a knockout artist, but he ain't went past 4 rounds. So all we gotta do, stay away from his power, move around, get him to chase you a little bit, right? Because you in shape. Jab him, touch him, double the jab, triple the jab. You put him on the back foot. And then what happened was, as the fight go on, he gonna start to get a little tired. You get what I'm saying? And then we can go to work on him. And that's what Antonio Tarver Jr. did. Because when I talked to his father, he said, man, that dude he ain't never went past 4 rounds before. Put him in a 10-rounder, get him past 4 rounds, round that 7th or 8th round, you step up the gas on him, you can get him out of there.
True.
That's how it works.
True.
That's how it works. He said, just request a driver from Uber app. He said they show up laced up. They show up and then lace them up. Yeah, no, hey, Alberto, that's how you do it though, fam. That's how you do it. You do it just like that, bro. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah. That's how you do it, fam. You don't get really caught up like when you look at a dude's record and resume, you look at that, like you look at all of that. You see what I'm saying? Hey, man, let's give everybody a round of applause, man. Once again, man, it is what it is, man. This is the boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. True Media Today, USA Boxing, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I know y'all want to watch football when in America. They're watching the playoffs right now.
Well, I guess I got to be like everybody else and saying, Al Heyman, I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name,
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, they ain't gotta like it, but they gonna respect it. You feel me?
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All 3 of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to my dog, Booger.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love me.
Hey, man, we gonna say a special prayer. We're gonna say a special prayer for all of the journeymen out there whose job is to help the other guys, make them feel good. We gonna say a special prayer for those professional journeymen.
And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because He helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes, He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
I think we found My dog Jamal Charlo's next
We
opponent.
the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these
I'm not
people out.
scared.
Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be
But they know
named.
who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican
Definitely
monster.
not getting that much respect.
Mello.
Yeah, I think we found my dog Jamal Charlo's next opponent. And also, I have to say this. If there's any tenderonis that y'all know that's in need of love and they looking for a good man, I do have someone for them. If there's any tenderonis, shout out to Ahmed, shout out to Little Green Eyes P, Alan Maddox, salute fam, Swat Jones, Jamie Rivera. If there's any tenderonis, shout out to Edward. If there's any tenderonis in the chat, shout out to my brother Knockdown 305, shout out to Cam. If there's any tenderonis, Jit Stanfield, Alan Maddox, if there's any tenderonis that's in need of love, we do hookups over here as well. Not only do we cover the sport of boxing, but we do love connections as well. I got somebody for you. You feel me? Shout out to F Society. I hear the Eagles are blowing out San Francisco.
Sister Danielle, when are we going to have a Garvey baby? Lord have mercy, Sister Danielle. You must not have heard me. Sister Danielle wants to have a Garveyite baby with King Kong Alicia. Sister Danielle, and she fine too. Look at them eyes. Sister Danielle, listen, baby. We got to build the nation first. If I give up all my testosterone, I won't have no energy to build the nation. I got to build first, okay? We must build before the back shots. We must handle the business before the back shots. It is consciousness over the cookies. It is politics over the punani. It is revolution over the romance. Sister Danielle wants to have a baby with King Kong Alicia. She fine too. Lord have mercy. Might have triplets. But Sister Danielle, stay focused, my sister. Understand, overstand, and understand that the building, the nation building must come before the back shots. I said the nation building must come before the back shots. Brothers and sisters, we must stay focused. We must stay focused.
Anybody that knows some tenderonis that's in need of love, y'all hit the old boy up, Coach Malachi, 530-494-9636. Hit me up. I get in contact with Dr. Umar on the low. I think we can make something happen for you. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow, man. We got a good show tomorrow. We're going to have Kid Austin on. I think he coming on. They ain't hit me back yet, but we're going to find out what's up. Other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.